There we go, y'all. Exquisite the P. Fly every day of the week. Y'all know who it is and what it is, man. From Frisco to Maine, one day they gonna really know my name. But man, hopefully everybody doing good. Hopefully everybody on one accord. Hopefully everybody acquiring peace and tranquility inside their life so they can really shine bright, you know? And hopefully, you doing what's vital to your title as a man and staying truthful. Hopefully you doing what's vital to the title as a man and keeping it real. Hopefully you staying authentic and truly want to see a young woman winning, you know? And as a woman, hopefully you staying authentic and staying true to what it means to be the definition of a woman, you know? Glory to the game. But tonight we here to talk about change your condition. Change your condition in order for you to change yourself. What do you mean by that, Exquisite? What's wrong with my condition? Some people are destroyed for the food that they eat. Some people are destroyed for the people that they hang around. But the most destruction comes from what you think about. From what you think about. They say my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. My people are destroyed for self-destruction, for self-harm. Why? Because worse than what you eat is worse than what you think. You thinking about foolishness. You listening to foolishness. So you shall become foolishness. You know? So change your condition so you can change yourself. We all know them people that's in life who don't want nothing out of life. We all know people that's in life that don't that no matter what they do, no matter how far they try to reach, they never can get to it. The ocean could be right there and they're gonna find a way to squander it. It could be right there and they're gonna find a way to throw it all away. Why? Because their condition hasn't been changed. So if their condition not changed, that means their mind is still the same. Their mind is still a foolishness. It's an abundance of foolishness inside of their mind. So if they don't change their mind, if they don't change their condition, they can't change themselves. They can put on the Oscar Award performance. They can move accordingly for a few days, but their condition ain't changed. So everything gonna just go back the same. It's like that person who want to stop drinking. It's like that person that want to stop indulging in alcohol and drugs and all this foolishness. But everybody around them does this. Everybody, it's like a disease. Everybody around them is doing this foolishness. Everybody around them is abusing substances. Everybody around them don't brush their teeth every day. So guess what? They not finna be brushing their teeth every day. Why? Because everybody around them, this behavior is looked at as okay. So in order for you to become better, you got to change your condition. In order for you to want better, you have to change the people that's omnipresent around you. In order for you to do better, you're going to have to change the individuals that come inside of your life. Oh, man, Exquisite. But she been down for me for 2 years. Yeah, and she just done brought you down for 2 years. Every time you get your income tax, you hurry up and do the same thing, expecting different results. What's that? They go straight to Disneyland and blow it. Doing the same thing, expecting different results is insanity. So in order for you to change yourself, you got to change your condition. Oh, Exquisite, I moved about the hood. But you go to the hood every weekend. Come on now. Come on now. Exquisite, man, I moved about the hood. I made it. Yeah, but you go to the hood every weekend. Come on now. Your condition has not changed. You just moved from a location, but you go back to where all this pain come from, where all this suffering come from, where all this musty and dustiness come from. Come on now. Want better for yourself. Become better for yourself. Grow better for yourself. Why? Because if you keep doing the same thing, expecting different results, I'm here to tell you, you insane, folks. I'm here to tell you, you the best definition of retarded. I'm here to tell you, you the best definition of stupid. Why? Because we done all been in the dark at one point in time. But the key is to not stay in the dark, is one day seek the light. Man, we was all fools at one point in time. Why? Because nobody is born wise. We all gonna bump our head one way or another, but the key is not to continue to bump your head. Why? Because it's a lot of females out there who keep doing the same thing. Oh my God, Exquisite, I met this dude and he said, yeah, he might say, but his actions don't match to what he's saying. He said he wanted something genuine. He said he wanted something authentic. He said he really wanted to see you winning. But guess what? Every time he say this, he trying to get you naked. Every time he say this, he trying to get you unclothed. Fellas, let me not leave the fellas out. Fellas, she said she want to be down with you to the end of time. She said she'd never look at another guy. But why every time y'all get into that argument? Why every time y'all get into that disagreement? Why every time you do something that she don't like? She run the social media. She run the IG. She run the Twitter, posting thirst traps, posting all this stuff, showing her backside. Showing her backside, you know? Why does she do this? That means that she don't see you like that. Why? Because if it's that easy for you to just go and do this out of anger, like we say in the game, she making a mad move. This is a mad move. So in order for her to change herself, to become better, she's going to have to change her condition. What is her condition? Retardation. Retardation, you know? And it go the same thing for us. In order for us to change ourselves, we got to change our condition. We got to change the people that we spend time around. We got to change the people that we allow into our life. Why? Because if you hang around a sucker for 1 second, that's too long. If you hang out with a liar for 1 second, that's too long. Why? Because you over here authentic, truly in it. Really want to see individuals in your life winning, and they lying. They a liar. They is being deceitful. They being dishonest. So what you look like trying to keep it real with somebody who being dishonest. What you look like keeping it real with somebody who ain't keeping it real with themselves. What you look like keeping it real with somebody who don't brush their teeth every day. Come on now. Come on now. He don't even brush his teeth and he telling you he got a grill in his mouth. Come on now. Come on now. We got to do better. Change your condition. If you out there talking about exquisite, why I don't get no women? Exquisite, why is it a famine of women in my life? Why it seem like women say bye before they say hi? Hey, maybe you need to go brush them teeth. Hey, maybe you need to gargle with some Listerine. Maybe you need to stop waking. First thing you do when you wake up is putting a Black and Mild and drinking some Hennessy. Come on, that ain't it. Change your condition. Before you can change your environment, you need to change your condition, you know? She says she's seeking validation. Exactly. She's seeking validation for people who don't care about her. For people who just gonna sexualize her. So her condition gonna continue to be the same. Her condition gonna continue to go down that path, expecting different results. Just the young woman I had to kick to the side, kick to the curb a week ago. Oh my God, you make me feel so dumb. You are dumb. But the reason why I'm telling you this, it's not to scold you. It's not to make you feel belittled. It's not to make you feel small. It's not for none of that. It's to make you come to an understanding that what you're doing ain't right. Why? Because I'm not like all these other guys who want to tell you what you want to hear in order to get what I want. No. I want you to be better than when I want you to be better after you meet me than when you met me. You know? Let me see. Validation will be the definition of her correct man. Exactly. Jimmy Smith, exactly. And her seeking validation is going to continue to change unless somebody check that. But guess what? Ain't nobody going to check that. Why? Because most dudes just want one thing. They just want to be on some Isley Brothers between the sheets. They just want to tell her what she want to hear every week in order to get one thing. So she going to continue going down this path of unfaithfulness. She's going to continue to go down this path of not knowing herself. Why? Because everybody led her astray. Nobody showed her the way. You know, nobody showed her the way. Why didn't they show her the way? Because it's, oh, exquisite, you wrong. He said my breath didn't stink. Yeah, of course he gonna say that. Because he's getting some. Why would he mess up his fornication? Me, I'm not after the fornication. I'm after the accumulation. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. Nah, but I'm after to make her better. I'm after to have her have a different outlook and understanding of life. And she never gonna get that if you just giving her pipe. Oh man, exquisite. I'm gonna give her understanding, all right. Oh yeah, trust and believe, exquisite. When I give her this pipe, she gonna have an understanding, all right. Nah, little man. The dick can only take you so far, but the mind can take you forever. Like I always say. I'm looking for a mental connection before a physical one. Why? Because if we locked in mentally, nothing can separate us physically. I could be in a fire, but she could still have a desire to go higher with me. Why? Because she got that mental climax. She know with all them other guys, they ain't got a Harvard University mind. She know with all them little guys that they can't expand and encourage her mind. You know? That's the difference. That's the difference. What's popping with you, unknown? What's popping with you, friend? But yeah, change your condition. Change your way of thinking. Change the individuals that you allow into your life. Why? Because your life is precious. Like I always say, it's power in words. Somebody might not get it today, but they might think about it tomorrow. They might not get it today, but they might get it tomorrow. So your words is powerful. If you allow a funky mouth girl to be around you all the time and you don't tell her about herself, then she gonna think she living righteous. She gonna think that everything is on the up and up. When her breath smell like funk. When her breath smell like some dirty crippin'. When her breath smell like some crabs in a bucket. When her breath smell like some eyelash glue. And if y'all ain't smelt that before, I recommend you don't. But that's how her breath smell. It's contrary to the truth. You know? It's contrary to that. So in order for you to change yourself, hey, change your condition. Young brothers out there, stop allowing suckers around you. Young brothers out there, stop allowing liars around you. He in competition with you. You told him how you just bought these Jordans. You told him how you bought your first pair of Gators, right? And he told me, oh man, you know, man, if it was me, I would have bought the $2,000 pair. Sir, you still live with your mama. Sir, you don't got nothing to show for it. Sir, you are a liar. Sir, you are a deceiver. He lied to his girl. He lied to his mama. But he talking about, I'd do anything for my niggas. Come on now. Come on now. Make it make sense. Come on now. A person who will lie to their own mama. Like I always say, this for y'all who in the streets right now. Check this out real quick. He lied to his girl who gave him fornication. She got him filing for sperm bankruptcy, right? Like, she got him, she's sucking the soul out of him every day, right? And he lied to her? But he tell you he'll keep it real with you. Come on, let that sink in. Let that simmer right there for a second. But he said he'd never tell on his niggas. But he tell on the love of his life? He tell on the woman who's sucking the soul out of him every night? Come on now. Come on now. Change your condition. Change those who you allow into your life. Change those who come and get your like I always say, my conversation is vital. I don't got time to be talking to somebody who ain't talking about nothing. Make sure y'all hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. I ain't got time to be talking to people who ain't talking about nothing. Why? Because it's all out there. You just gotta find a way to go and get it, you know? Let me see. What's popping with you, Baker? Your friend, she not going to text you no more? If she was my friend, whether she texts me or not, we don't gotta be in contact every day. Why? Because if you my friend, I got you to the end. You could disappear for 4 and 5 months. You still my friend. You know? Why is she know she said to do I was going again gone? What are you talking about, King? Speak that JB, what you talking about? And see, most gangsters think they are tough, but inside they are liars, do so they do look tough. Like I always say, man, let me just say this real quick. If you still moving in the gang, that's already showing me you're not a man. But once again, that might be people who've been led astray. They was told this lie that the hood love them. They was told this lie that it's my niggas over everything. They was told this lie that it was money over bitches. That is sus. Money over bitches. My niggas over what? My niggas. I get the song sound hard. My niggas, I die for my niggas. Die for another man. Hold on. What about my mama? What about my woman? What about? But I'ma die for another nigga. Come on, man. Come on now. I get what y'all going for that. But die for your family. Die for your loved ones. Die for the people that put money on your books and look out for you when you was down and out. Die for the people that loaned you money. You would die for your niggas when they ain't never had nothing for you. They ain't had nothing for you but incarceration. Getting fucked with by the police. In front of the bodega all night starting drama. Getting shot at. Just a waste of time, you know? Well, like, let me see. Hey man, you said you would like to have Kim Kardashian as a lady friend if you know what I mean. Hey, you need to change your condition. You need to change your way of thinking. Why? Because you got these lascivious thoughts of a woman who don't even know you exist. You over here, a habitual masturbator of a woman who don't even know you exist. You over here enamored with a woman who don't even know you exist. Come on, man. It's billions of women on this planet, and you worried about it. You got lascivious thoughts about this woman. Not even thinking about you. Come on, man. Let's stop allowing the devilation to get you for cheap, man. You could be doing anything with your life, but you want to have lustful thoughts about this woman with a BBL. Come on now. Come on now. Let me see. Yeah, money will make them do anything, and see that makes them seem that they rather money to die for. Like I say, man, some paper with dead hypocrites on it ain't gonna make me give up my balls to ball. I'm not finna give up my balls to ball. But Exquisite, she a boss bitch. She said she gonna give you 20 racks. Hey, if that mean I gotta give up my balls to ball, hey, she can keep them 20. She can keep that little $20. Why? Because I know what's to come is gonna be better than what was. I know that my future is gonna be better than my past. Why? Because I have inspiration. I got motivation to get any young woman who listen to that destination called success. I can really show her how to be her best. I'm not one of these little guys who got lucky. I'm not one of these little guys who ain't got a mind. I'm not one of these little guys who throwing up Pyru all the time. Like, Pyru. No, that's not me. I really got something to say. I got something of substance coming out of my mouth. And it's actually true. And let me just say this while it's on my mind. To that young man who came on my live last week and he said, information could be false. It can be. But guess what? That's why you're supposed to fact check the information. Is Exquisite right about everything? No. But I don't speak things just to speak it. I speak it because I done lived it. I speak it because I done taught it. I speak it because I done walked it. What is a man? An individual who stands on principles, who stands on standards, who stands on morals, who won't break them for nothing. I don't care how much money she says she got. I said I'm not doing that. I don't care how much money she says she make on a nightly basis. I said I'm not doing that. And when I say it, it is what it is. Why? Because I allowed them words to proceed out of my mouth. A man. If I told you I never mess with her, guess what? I never mess with her. You ain't never got to worry about her, young woman. But Exquisite, her ass is so fat, she look like your type. But I told you she ain't my type. So if I said she wasn't my type, guess what? She ain't my type. Why? Because I said it. You know? Because I said it. It's so many people that say a lot, but they don't do a lot. they say a lot, but they don't do a lot. They do a lot of talking, but they don't walk it. Like I always say, I'm a lead by example. I'm not gonna lead out of my mouth. I'm a lead by example. Exquisite, how do I know this gonna work? Because I done did it before. Exquisite, how do we know that's some real game? Because I done had women reap the benefits off of this information that I done gave them, you know? So like I always say, man, change your condition. It's foolishness to me when individuals in my family get up out the hood and say I was just in the hood this weekend. The whole point is to get up out the hood. Change your condition so you can change yourself. You're not changing your condition if you keep going back to the hood. I don't want to forget where I come from. Why not? Why not? Why you want to be around dusties and musties who lying about what they got? He said he just had the Mustang 5.0 a week ago. Where's it at now? Oh, cuz I crashed it. Damn. You didn't take no pictures? Nah, you know me. I don't really take pictures. I'm not into that social media stuff. That's all he's into. Have y'all noticed them individuals who say, I'm not into the social media stuff? Then how do we come across each other? Social media. They just be talking. Poor baby, they just be talking. How you doing, Rissa? How you doing, Carla? Appreciate y'all for coming up in here. Let me see. Help me get a new vape for my 9-year-old son. He's punching holes in drywall. Please. Hey, to even be vaping, change your condition. To even be putting destruction inside of my body. Why would I do that? That's not, hey, you gotta change that condition, man. You better change that condition before you end up with a condition. Change that condition before you end up with a lung condition. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Vaping? Man, now you be better off smoking cigarettes. Vaping? That ain't me. Let me see. Let me do this for you, Frank. That for you real quick. Check that out. Who finna get up out the hood? Who finna get up out the hood? It boggles my mind when individuals be praising the hood. It boggles my mind when individuals be giving glory to the hood. And I always think, what does the hood do for you? Besides bullshit war stories that can't do nothing for you. What do we see most people who out the hood? Where's they at? Either lying on a podcast, talking about what they did back in the day, and it don't equate to today's time. It don't equate to the present time. Why? Because you wasted time. And like I always say, time is something you can't get back. I could get $1 million today, but I can't get my youth back. So why would I waste my youth hanging around individuals who ain't the truth? Listen to what I just said, y'all. Why would I waste my youth around individuals who not the truth? I'm not going to do that. Why? Because my time is vital to me. Why? Because every day ain't promised. So when you got the mindset of changing your condition, when you got the mindset of making yourself better, then that's when you can change yourself. But it's not going to happen overnight. Nothing happens overnight. Why? Because if it was that easy, everybody would be doing it. If it was that easy just to put down the bottle, everybody would put it down. If it was that easy to put down the weed, everybody would put down the weed. But guess what? Things that ain't easy, it make us appreciate it, you know? It'll make us appreciate it. See, they lie about having stuff, but then say they don't have it. And this is a problem because this makes them not trustworthy. And like I always say, if an individual ain't trustworthy, why are you giving them your ear? Why are you giving them encouragement? They showed you they not trusted. You girls have this, you women have this problem bad. Y'all mamas to y'all kids, y'all mamas to y'all siblings, y'all mamas to y'all friends. When they already showed you they not trustworthy. Oh, Exquisite, is she my homegirl? We've been knowing each other since high school, but she told you she slept with Shanae husband, and you know and you knowingly knew that she knew she had a husband, but you still friends with her. But she'd never do that to me, right? Right. The same way you start, the same way you finish. If every time you call me, you talking down on somebody, you talking about somebody, what makes me think when you get on the phone with somebody else, you won't do the same to me? Oh no, Exquisite, I would never. But you do it about everybody else. Your own mama, your own siblings. But I'm off limits. Oh, okay, I'm off limits. Okay, y'all. This P must stand for perfect. I'm off limits. Let me see. I changed my condition. Every single one of these stupid women are dumb as fuck. Renzel, you haven't changed your condition. Why? Because you have hatred for all women. You should just have hatred for that woman that did you dirty. And in reality, you shouldn't even have hatred for her. Why? Because that should be a blessing that she out your life. That should be a blessing that you ain't got to deal with that problem no more. That should be a blessing that you don't got to deal with that thorn no more, Renzel. But you still holding on to that. So by you still holding on to that hurt and pain, you're not gonna be able to move on to something bigger and better. It could be your dream girl across the way, but you never gonna see her. Why? Because you still holding on to all this pain. Poor baby. Somebody in the comments say, poor baby. Poor Renzel. Poor baby. He just hurt. She just broke his heart and he ain't never got over it. So Renzel, can you even call yourself a man? Exquisite, man, I'm a man. I've been paying my rent since I was 14 on crib. Yeah. So just because you got kicked out the house, just because your mom didn't want you and you was in the system and you ran away from the group home and you had to make sure you had a roof over your head, that don't make you a man. Why? Because we gonna do what we gotta do to survive. Just because you shot somebody before, that don't make you a man. Just because you've been smoking at 14, that don't make you a man. Just because you've been having your own spot since you was 18, that don't make you a man. As humans, we will find a way to survive. As humans, we have tough skin. We will adjust like a chameleon. We will adjust to our surroundings. Oh, I was in the hood. I've been in the hood since 9. You didn't want to be there, though. You had to be there. That's the difference. You wasn't there by choice. So stop it. I saw your live on IMO. What you mean you saw my live on? What are you talking about? So sorry for a 9-year-old. Don't need to be around vaping in the first place, man. Definitely don't need to be. Let me see. Fence sitting game. Everybody homeboy. What you talking about? All they ever do is leech off men. Renzel, she leeched off you. She leeched off you, and you putting that jacket on every girl. That's not the truth, Renzel. Why? Because it's girls who lay and never ever got paid. It's girls who lay and never even thought about getting paid. So what are you talking about? Every girl, every woman leeches. Just because she did that to you, that doesn't depict and give a vision of all women. That's false. That's falsehood. That's like me saying, all the snow bunnies smell like wet dog. No. Just because that snow bunny didn't brush her teeth, just because that snow bunny had missing teeth, don't mean that's all white women. Now, if I said a large majority of them in Kansas City do, then maybe that might be the truth. But we're not going there tonight, you know? That's not what we're doing tonight. Let me see. I'm outside. We need to talk. Talk about what? Poor baby. Said poor baby. Renzel, poor Renzel, you still hurt. Renzel, the only way you're going to change yourself unless you let go of the past. Why? Because I'm pretty sure the women who are in these comments right now, they've been cheated on. They've been lied to. They've been deceived. They've been misled. They done woke up in the middle of the night and the car was gone by Big Dick Crit. And he was chilling with the homies and shit. And she didn't like that. But when she got rid of him, she still stayed encouraged. She still didn't give up hope. Because Renzel, the way you speaking and the way you hurt, poor baby, it's like you gave up on the female race. We don't want you to go gay. Don't be like the typical female. Oh, Exquisite, I'm done with these niggas. So what you gonna do? You gonna go celibate for a few years? Get your mind right so you can shine bright? No, Exquisite, I'm going gay. What is you doing? So don't do that, Renzel. You got all this hatred to women. It's like I told a renegade the other day, y'all. A young renegade said, why would I ever pay a P? A renegade said, I would never give a man my money. I said, that's cool and all, but who you gonna be with? Oh, I'm not worried about sex. Who you gonna be with? I'm a hoe, I'm a stomp down 304. I get though. Who you gonna be with? You go try to be with the square, y'all get into an argument. He gonna talk about your past as if it's a bad thing. Why? Because that's not his lifestyle. You get with the trick, you gonna catch him on the back street doing some Hall of Fame tricking. You gonna catch him on the back street with Trick God in a trick circle. Like, come on now, talking about what cat did they just pay for lately? So who you gonna be with? You will stomp down 304. You would never pay a P, right? But who you gonna be with? I don't got feelings. I don't care. Okay. You just talking now. Get at me in 2 years. You know, it's one of them. Get at me in 2 years. Also, no one should be here hating about anything because the Bible says don't hate, but you can dislike someone and something, and not all women are alike. That are some bad, there are some good. It's bad and good in anything. For you to try to say something is just bad in totality, that ain't true. For you to say something is just bad, absolute, that's why I don't understand how people can hate a whole race and they ain't met everybody out that whole race. How is it racist people out there who have this condition of ignorance and say they hate all black people, but they love Michael Jackson. They love Michael Jordan. And when you try to ask them about this, they say they not black, they different. Come on now. Come on now. People are destroyed for lack of information. I love when men discipline women. Hey, what type of discipline? Because for you to even put your like we say, like individuals say in the game, the minute you gotta use these, you ran out of game. When I made that promise to myself in 2020 and said, I will never lay my hands on a woman of mine ever again, and I stood by it, a lot of people said, you hindered yourself by that. I said, no, I didn't. Because the minute I can't speak something to her verbally, and if I have to move with my fist or get physical, then she not for me. Because like I always say, the minute you got to get physical with somebody, the minute the relationship is over, they might not say it at that point in time, but they always going to hold that grudge against you. Exquisite, what you mean? Because I would. Why? Because I'm an egotistical person. You can't do something to me and not expect me not to get my get back. So why would I do something to her if she gonna be a reflection of me? Come on now, she gonna get her get back. So instead of even playing them games, let's keep our hands to ourselves. So, Renzel, you love when men discipline women. What's wrong with you? Oh man, the way he checked her, man. It wasn't you. You didn't check her. You still crying about Amy. You still talking about Amy, how she took your bank account and leached off you. The only reason why she leached off you because you allowed yourself to be leached on. The only reason why she broke on you because you allowed yourself to be broke on. Oh man, AP. It's a saying they say in the game, right? They say if she's still a rollie off of a P, another P, another individual who represents this lifestyle. If she steals a rollie off of him, I'm gonna get that rollie back. Why? Because he's a P. Well, then if she even if how was it even provisions for her to steal the rollie off him in the first place? He must have been acting like a T. For him to even get the rollie stolen off him, he must have been acting as if a T. You know? I've been cheated on and he had a baby with my best friend. I don't judge everyone off of him. Exactly, you can't. Why? Because you're going to miss out on your blessing. If I'm acting like every girl, if I got this mindset, damn, man, she was down for me for 4 years. And when I got out of jail, she was nowhere there to be for me. You know what? All these women ain't nothing. If I kept that mindset, I wouldn't be able to be where I am now in life. I wouldn't be over here having it my way, doing whatever I want to do every day. Why? Because I'm still holding on to this pain. If I'm still thinking, man, every girl gonna leave me. Everyone, no. Wish her the best wherever she at in life, but on to the next. Do it sting? Of course. Exquisite, what it stung? Of course, I would be a liar if I said it didn't sting at that particular time. Why? Because you built a bond with this person. But it's not to sit there and dwell on the past. It's to sit and dwell and think how I'm gonna make the next person better. How I'm gonna be better for the next person that come into my life. Why? Because when you handsome, you're fine. When you divine and really one of a kind, you know that the door ain't closed. When you like Rissa and thicker than a snicker, you know that ain't the last dude to come into your life. You know that these dudes will do anything to be omnipresent in your life. So it's just a minor setback for a major comeback. And then you might be like Rissa and be like, I'm gonna be celibate for a little bit of time. I'm gonna just sit on it. I'm gonna just wait, you know? She said cheesy teeth. Man, breath foul. Breath is the best. Breath is an abomination. Tic Tac, where? Told her about herself. She still had something to say. Told her about herself. She still had hate. I told her, she said, I'm going to find something about you, Exquisite. I said, say it now. No, I'm going to find something. So my P must stand for perfect at this appointed time. Let me see. Because they are dumb, Carla and Rissa have the crap they have in life because of men. Rissa, that happened because you are gullible. Greetings, sir. What's popping with you, D-Mac? Appreciate you for coming up in here. Clint you said go Knicks? Man, what's been going on in New York? It ain't worth it. You getting violent because alcohol involved. You getting violent over a team who don't even know you exist. You willing to lose your freedom. They finna ride for the Knicks. But the Knicks wouldn't ride for them. Change your conditions so you can change yourself. You would never catch me into that foolishness. But then again, I'm not a person who into sports in the first place. Oh man, the Super Bowl. Exquisite, you gonna watch the game tonight? Why would I do that? Why would I watch a game? Men running up and down the field, getting sweaty, smacking each other on the butt. Come on, man. I'm gonna chill with one of my queens. Oh, come on now. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Let me see. That turned Renzel on. Women get disciplined. Man, she said that. Oh my God. He be over here rubbing his hands again. I could picture now a girl call me right now on the other phone. Yeah, what you doing? I told you I'm live. Don't call my line from 7 to 9. Renzel, he gonna be getting me red, acting like it was him that checked her. Like, come on now. Renzel's head and mindset is bad, needs a correction because it ain't good. Hey, his correction is gonna be when he get older in life and realize he wasted so much time dwelling on this woman who wasn't who she didn't have him on his mind. Why? Because he might not. He's saying all this hatred, but it's coming from somewhere. Where's all this hatred coming from, Renzel? Where's all this hurt coming from, Renzel? Because you come on every live with this, Renzel. This live might be for you, man. You got to change your condition in order to change yourself. You might need to go see a therapist and cry. Let it all out, poor baby. Let it all out that she emptied out the bank account. Let it all out that y'all made vows and exchanged vows and walked down wedding aisles, right? Y'all did all that, and she still plays you. You said, man, if I marry her, she'll change. No. That don't marriage don't make like Sugar Free said. A baby can't keep no man. Not even a man. A baby can't keep no boy. So young girls out there, if you thinking, man, he'll change his act if I have his baby. No, it ain't. That's not finna keep. He not finna get this S on his chest and become Superman. He not finna. And you know what? Let me just say this real quick. This is why a lot of young women have trouble finding somebody who's suitable to their life. Why? Because they got this mommy mentality. They got this mom mentality. I'm gonna make him better. That's not your position. You supposed to be led. He's supposed to be your leader. So how could he be your leader if you gotta boss him up? He's sassy at this point. He mad when you don't take him shopping. He mad when your check come in late. He mad when you don't let him use the car. He mad when you don't let him use the car to go hang out with his crip friends. Like, come on now. He mad when you ain't got no money for weed because you trying to pay bills. Come on now. Let me see. I'm knowing Renzel when he watched the Ike and Tina Turner movie, What's Love Gotta Do With It? Man, do you like grilled cheese or lasagna more? I don't like neither. I don't like cheese. I don't like things that stick to my arteries. I'm sorry. But speaking of food, go ahead and subscribe to Riss Out the 7 channel. She be cooking some good food up on there. That might be the page for you, man. She be cooking some good what is it? Creole food and some New Orleans food, you know? Go ahead and check out our channel, Buck Dodger. Go ahead and subscribe to that, you know? He told her the story about why he got the scar on his arm. No, Cobb, what you talking about? I am beyond angry. My ex-wife is, hey, man, Renzel, move on from that. Renzel, let the ex-wife go. Renzel, she's an ex for a reason. It didn't last this season. Move on to next season. It's been spring, winter, and fall, and he still got her on his mind all the time. He still got her on his mind every day. He still got her on his mind every live. Like, come on, Renzel, move on, man. You stronger than that. You bigger than that, man. Come on. You bigger than that, man. Hang on, who said what did you say, Rissa? He told the story about why he got the scar on his arm. Somebody asked about what? A scar? Let me see. What we talking about? I don't know what they said, but appreciate you though, Rissa, for enlightening that. But yeah, your words are powerful. Let me just say this while I'm thinking about it. Your words are powerful. You can tell somebody to do something, but if you don't give them the reason why you're telling them to do something, you have to explain. That's why so many people, man, Exquisite, how you get her like that? Man, the game must be strong. Yeah, it's the information, but if you don't explain the information, it's liable to fall on deaf ears. Because it's going to be like the young man told me last week. How do you know it's not false information? How do you know? And it sat and it irked my mind. I said, you know what? How do you know? You ask questions. How do you know? You don't just go off of the information. You research the information. How did you acquire this information? Somebody say, oh man, I'm gonna give you some game. How did you get this game? How did you apply this game? Where did you use this game at? I'm not gonna just go off of it because you said it. Why? Because if you tell me a lie, you could destroy me in due time, you know? Someone said you have tracks on your arms, and I remember you said you fought your dad because he was tripping. I think they talking about the veins on my arms. I think they talking about that. Them ain't tracks. Maybe tracks. He's been working out a little bit, but I think they talking about the veins in my arms. I don't know if they talking about this, but he shoot up with his hose. You couldn't be on swole like this if you shot up. You couldn't have your outer globe looking like this if you shot up. I'm sorry to tell you, COD. I'm sorry to tell you this, man. Exquisite ain't never drunk a day in his life. Exquisite ain't never smoked no weed a day in his life. You know, that ain't me, man. But if that's your life, hey, man, I'm not finna pass judgment. I ain't no husband, you know? I ain't finna do none of that, man. If that's your life, if you done shot up before, if you get high, If you get drunk all the time, hey, I'm not gonna pass no judgment. Why? Because I ain't no husband. I don't do that. You know? You said no cap, you look and sound fruity. Why would you be in somebody's life who look and sound like that? That mean that might be what you into or something? Because I'm not finna go in somebody's life who sound like that. I'm not finna be listening to somebody who so-called look like that. But wish you the best though, man. He said he shoot up with his hoes. Man, where was I at? I must be in bliss right now. I must be in limbo right now. You could have said anything you wanted to do on this YouTube, but you chose to come on here and be alive. You've seen a lot of movies. What movie did you see where it must have been showing one of them con artist dudes who and wait a minute. COD, let me see this real quick. No COD, let me just say this. You said hoes. You said plural. What is a hoe? A woman who does for her man, a woman who is obedient, a woman who listens, a woman who goes and gets it. You said plural, so you said multiple. So man, that's something you ain't never had in your life. That's something you never will have in your life. That's something that you couldn't even fathom in your life. So what is you doing wrong in your life? If I'm on these so-called drugs and I shoot up with my hoes, plural. I went clubbing in Miami and met bro, the best. Hang on, let me see. Tom Costello. I went clubbing in Miami and met the best beautiful chick at the club. I took her back to my room and found you every time you come up in these lives, you always got something like that to say. I don't know how you came across this channel, little man. I don't know how you came across this channel. Let me see. Rissa, one of my younger brothers, made that mistake, and I don't feel bad for him at all. When he was cuffed up, I said, boy, you know better. Hey, some people know better, but still do wrong. Some people gotta keep hitting their head over and over again. Some people condition don't change, so they don't change themselves. It's like some young women. I could tell them stop spending time around men. Stop spending time around young men. You've been sexually assaulted. I hate to say it. You was touched as a kid. You should have a hatred towards men. Oh no, I'm not finna live like that. Why you can hang around your homegirls? Why you gotta keep putting yourself in the presence of men? Exquisite, I'm not finna keep living like that. Then don't call me when you find yourself in a situation. That's what I tell. Don't call me when you find yourself in a situation. Because if you would have listened to me, this would have never happened. You see her over here, right? That sexual assault never happened. You see her over here, right? She ain't never been violated and touched in a way she didn't want to be touched. But you, on the other hand, it's like every 3 weeks this happened to you. Call me. Guess what he did? I said no. Don't call me. I ain't got nothing for you. Why? Because if you would have listened to me, this would have never transpired. When you know better, you do better. Carla right here know better. He knew better. Fuck, man. Let's see real quick. Get out? What you mean, Lord Pope? What you mean get out? Get out what? Get out of what? Get out of keeping it real? Get out of being authentic and truly in it and want to see a young woman winning? Come on now. Let me see. Can you flex your biceps? I did earlier, man. What's wrong with you? This ain't a live where I'm trying to flex and like, man, this is what you do to get swole. No, it's not for this. What's popping with you, Brian? Appreciate you for coming up in here, man. It's been a minute. See people say they would do better, but they don't do better. Because a lot of people say things, but they don't stand on the standards of the words that they say. A lot of people will say something, but they mean nothing. Exquisite, what is you saying right now? Listen to what I just said. A lot of people will say something, but they don't mean nothing. Why? Because a lot of people they say words, but it don't hold no action behind it. That's why I appreciate the way I came up. It was tough coming up. I was thinking, man, let's go down memory lane real quick. I was thinking about this before I went live today too. My condition changed, and then I changed myself in my youth. What do you mean by that, Exquisite? Y'all know this story. Exquisite didn't lose his virginity till I was 18 years old, right? But that was a blessing. Why? Because in order for me I had to change myself for me to change that temporary condition of still having my V car, right? How did you change your condition, Exquisite? I had to change my condition of being shy, being scared of girls, being scared of what people would think. And once I blossomed into who I was, oh my God. Yeah, let's just say Let's just say it was beautiful times. Let's just say, yeah, I realized who I really was. Let's just say confidence was on 100, you know? But back to what you said, Jay Smith. A lot of people say things, but a lot of people don't do things. How many people said? How many times somebody that said, Smith? Oh man, don't worry. When I get this money, I'm gonna pay you back. I'm even gonna maybe add another 100, add another 20 onto it. They never pay you back. Like, come on now. They talked a high one when you lent out this money, but when it was time to pay back this money, they start acting funny. They start talking about, will you take a trade? They start talking about, will you take EBT? I want my same money that I gave you. I want the same money back. I'm not taking no EBT. I can remember but way back in the day, 1920, loaned the young girl, $150, $200. She give me 60 back, talking about, do you want some EBT by anyway? I don't want no EBT. I want my money. I want my chips with dip. Like, come on now. You just did for me though? What you talking about? I just did for you. Just got here? You said you just got here? I did that a few minutes ago. What the hell are you complaining about? Never complaining. Why would I complain when I got life in my body? Why would I complain when I'm looking amazing, feeling amazing, smelling amazing, you know, and doing things that's amazing? Doing things that people could never do in their life at this appointed time, you know? Let me see. When I was in elementary, they said they would give me something, but I never gave them what they wanted, what they said they would. But they never gave me what they said they would. Why are you still thinking about elementary? Little Jimmy, why are you thinking about elementary? We grown and you talking about elementary. Let that go. I know your mom said she was gonna buy you the little magician thing out the book fair that happened every year, and she didn't get you the magician set, and it hurt your heart because you told all the kids you was gonna get it. But hey man, you gotta let that go. Hey man, you gotta grow up. Hey man, it's people right now who ain't changed their condition by still ain't let go of the past. They still talking about the time they mom didn't get them the toy. They mom didn't get them that console that they wanted when they was 14, and now they 24. Hey man, let that go. Hey man, we in 2026. You still talking about something from 2012? Let that go. Oh man, I was the first nigga on the block with cookies back in 2018. We in 2026. Fuck them cookies. Like, come on now. What is we talking about? Let me see. What's popping with you, Nene? Appreciate you for coming up in here. I showed a console one time down. Yeah, we finna do this for you real quick. You can troll. You can say whatever you want, but you're not coming up in my lives with homosexuality on your mind. We not doing that. You're not finna have that devilation up in these lives. I'm sorry, little guy. Change your condition in order to change yourself. You know, that's what, you know what? Hey, Marissa. Hey, Carla. Next time somebody get out of line, next time a young woman trying to act like she's saying something too exquisite, I'm finna just turn around like Dracula, pop my collar, and say, change your condition so you can change yourself. Blessings to you. Just like that. Nigga, fuck you. Change your condition so you can change yourself. Walk away. Walk away. Some things don't need to be said. Who is this nigga telling me, girl, I need to change my condition so I can change myself? Oh, milk dud ass. Oh, milk dud ass nigga. Oh, low bill looking ass nigga. All that type. Yeah, whatever. But you was on my line. Yeah, but you wanted me to fuck with you. Yeah, but you wanted to choose up with me. Yeah. All this. You notice that? I noticed that. When Exquisite don't tell a young girl what she want to hear, when Exquisite tell a young girl about herself, now I'm all these bitches. Now I ain't shit. But you was just on my line a week ago. But every 30 minutes you call my line and ask me what I'm doing. But you going through my Instagram, looking through all my highlights, talking about she look like this. She look like she don't deserve you. Why she bending over like that? Why she ratchet like that? Don't worry about her. Worry about yourself. You know? You said preach, bro. Sunrise in the West, man. The West Coast, the best coast, man. Appreciate you, man. You said I'm such a headache. Then why you in here? Move on with your dusty ass. Move on with your crusty ass. Move on with your distasteful ass. Like, come on, man. Come up in Exquisite Live talking about you such a headache. You such a headache. Why you in here? We not like Death Row Security up in here. We didn't come looking for you. You came looking for me for whatever reason. You coming for me? What? I'm sorry, man. I'm heterosexual. Only young women can choose up. I'm sorry to tell you that, man. I only like women in my life. Only women can work at this Dairy Queen. Only women can apply for this, Dairy Queen. Let me see. Tell it, P. Appreciate you, Nene, for coming up in here. Midwest. Let me see. What's up with the pimping? What's up, godson? Appreciate you for coming up in here, man. We just speaking on changing your condition so you can change yourself. And let me just say this. This gonna be out there. So I'm glad you up in here, godson. This to the young P's out there. Young P. Young man. Change your condition so you can change yourself so you can be better for that woman. Because one thing that these women is gonna do, they gonna talk. So wouldn't you want your reputation to be authentic, somebody who truly in it and who really want to see her winning? Why? Because there's so many fraudulent individuals. It's so many male actors out there who acting and professing to be something that they ain't. They really want to be rappers. They really want to be drug dealers. But because they got this goat-minded young girl who giving them a couple ends, they thinking they in. They thinking that this fad is gonna get them on to the next plateau, and it's not. They just wasting this young woman's life. So be authentic and truly in it. If you're gonna do it, if you're gonna do it completely. Hang on, let me do this real quick for you. If you're gonna do it to the fullest. Don't do it because it's a trend. Don't do it because you received some money with dead hypocrites on it. Don't do it because of that. Why? Because you're gonna find yourself incarcerated. You're gonna find yourself locked up without the time of day. You're not finna be like an exquisite P when baby calling talking about what should I do? I don't want you in there. Hey, it's what I signed up for. You're not finna have your chin up, mouth closed like that. Like, man, this is what I signed up for. How much time you face in 7 years? How you feel about that? I don't feel no type of way. Why? Because this is what I signed up for. Don't feel sorry for me. Why? Because this is what I signed up for. I knew the consequences of this. If you don't hit that like button, hit it, please. It takes 1 second to like the live. Yeah, hit that like button like Rissa said. But yeah, change your condition. Godson, appreciate you for coming up in here, man. Change your condition. Authenticity, bro. Hairs up on both arms. Hearing this, the both side of the bars is dog shit. The other side of the bars is dog. What are you talking about? Sunrise in the West. What you talking about? What are you talking about? But yeah, man, hit that like button, y'all. But yeah, man, change your condition. Change the individuals that you allow into your life. Why? Because not everybody need to be blessed with your time. Not everybody need to be blessed with your encouragement, blessed with your knowledge, blessed with your wisdom. Why? Because not everybody deserves your time. Not everybody deserves you in their life. Why? Because there's been people who took exquisite for granted. I'm not trying to toot my horn. Am I perfect? No. By any means am I perfect. It's a saying, it's a quote that I heard a few days ago. It said, if you know what you got, you don't got nothing at all. And that's the realest thing ever. But am I perfect? By no means am I. But a lot of people put this on me. Oh, you think you perfect. Oh, you think I don't think I'm none of this. But because I'm telling you about yourself, you saying that I think I'm perfect, but I'm not. I'm telling you about yourself. Why? Because at one point in time, I went down that same road. But I'm trying to stop you from going down that road by giving you this information at this appointed time. Either you're gonna take it or you're gonna run from it. Either you're gonna change for the better, or you're gonna continue down the same path. So be mindful of who you allow into your life. Why? Because you only can encourage people that want to be encouraged. You only can enlighten people who want to be enlightened. You only can make people better who want to be better. If I keep giving you this game and you keep doing things that's leading you astray, if you keep doing things contrary to this information that I blessed upon you, then guess what? I'm just wasting my time. You never gonna shine. Why? Because like I said in past lives, the reason why women in a fast lifestyle like that end up raped, robbed, or even killed is because no instructions, lack of instructions, are not following the instructions correctly, which goes back to the middle one of not following real instructions. Let me see real quick. My man, how do I be on your moderator team? Coming to live come into the lives more often. Let me see you truly be up in here a lot more. In fact, some people are energy thieves, stealing your Joy soaking up your presence, man. It's a blessing to be in my presence. Like a young woman who worked at Dairy Queen a few years ago for me. She said it's a blessing to be in my presence. I said I like that because it is a blessing. And then I gave her some. I switched it up for her. I said, why don't you say I need presence to be in my presence. She started using that one out there in that Las Vegas, out there up in them casinos. A young dude get up on her. Oh my God, you so beautiful. Yeah, I require presence to be in my presence. Just like that. Have they mouth drop. They thought she was a square from Delaware. No, 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 no. She come from Exquisite. No, 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 no. She got some game. No, 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 no. She'll break you for the bank account. No, 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 no. The rolling might come up missing. But yeah, Nene, it is some people that come into your life and steal your energy. You imagine, I can remember back in the day. Oh man, what's up, young P? Oh man, man, I just checked. I just bought the brand new whip, put the turbo on it. The race series. Yeah, I got the race series. I got it in all red too, man. Been wanting this car for like 3 months. I finally got it, man. I'm glad, man. I'm finna buy her a new car too. I'm finna put some rims on the tinted up how she want. Yeah, that's cool. If it was me, I wouldn't buy that bitch shit. It's like, come on, man. I ain't trying to hear this. I'm joyful. I'm on fire with this. I'm not trying to hear this low energy. I'm not trying to hear this Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh energy. I'm not trying to hear the spirit of depression. I'm high energy, fly, popping it. So yeah, Nina, you were correct with what you said. So I'm sorry, man. I'm familiar with American slang. I can tell you mean well though. God bless. Sunrise, man, blessings to you. Where you from in the first place? You said American slang. Sunrise, where you from? Let me find out you from Australia or something. Let me see. Sunrise, you are okay. Yeah, you definitely okay. Sunrise, ain't nobody taking it. Let me see. All my bitches are blessed to have me in their life. Bitches, women. Come on, man. I know you might have seen American Pimp. I just watched it the other night. And some of the things I seen in that documentary was contrary to what the truth is. Certain things that I listened to was contrary to belief. Certain things that I seen, I just said, man, my people is destroyed for lack of knowledge. You know? What did you eat today? I had some what is it? Some soy chorizo with some potatoes and some eternal water. That's all I had for the day. And I don't know what I ate. I had something else. And an apple, a green apple. That's what I had for the day. Kept it light. I appreciate you. Any advice for the universe? Hey, live for yourself. Don't live for nobody else. Don't worry about other people's opinion. Why? Because you gotta live for yourself. Don't worry about what other people gonna think. Why? Because you gotta think for yourself. Why? Because you gotta live that life. They don't gotta live that life for you. So don't live with no regret. If you want to do it, do it. Just make sure you're good at what you do. Why is there pink writing on your hat? Is it supposed to resemble grape soda? Oh man, oh my God, grape soda. What am I gonna do? My weakness. Come on, man. If you need a joke, I got you, man. I don't know what you trying to. I don't even drink soda, so you just talking. Little man, you just talking. I'm from Wales, UK. Man, I knew it. I said Did I say UK or did I say Australia? I don't know if I said the UK first or did I say Australia first. I'm not sure. Let me see. Don't come in here with the racist nonsense. Can't spell jewelry, man. Nene, that's what they do. Like I say, let the trolls do what they gonna do. They can hate, but I'm gonna continue to be great. My base will be stay true to yourself and don't do anything you'll apologize for later. Love your life responsibly and unapologetically you. Man, I can make a mistake, but I can admit when I'm wrong. That's the definition of being real. I'm not gonna be right all the time. We might get into it sometimes, but guess what? If I'm wrong, I'm gonna tell you I'm wrong. I'm not finna hold my pride is not finna hold me aside because I say I'm a man. No, no, no. Why? Because I can make a mistake. Why? Because I'm not holier than thou. I'm not God. I'm just exquisite to P. I'm just exquisite to P. Let me just say this. A lot of y'all want to be things y'all not. A lot, not even y'all. Let me not even say y'all. A lot of most individuals want to be something they're not. Why would you not want to be yourself? You so great at being you. Why would you think it's better to be somebody else or act like somebody else? That ain't it. That is not it. Why is that not it, Exquisite? Because you blessed with something that these people can never be blessed with. You have something inside of you. You just got to find out what it is. And the sooner that you find out what it is, the better off you will be. But why are you trying to act and dress like other individuals? Why are you trying to speak and riddle and rhyme like other individuals when you are divine and really one of a kind? Why? Because you was blessed on this earth at this appointed time. So why would you want to be like somebody else? Why would you want to act like somebody? Why would you want to dress like somebody else? It's okay to get ideas from somebody else, but don't copy and paste and try to speak and say what they say to be great. A little cousin the other day, chopping it up with him, and he gonna say, "Yeah, what he say? Really authentic, and really want to see her winning." D Mac, what he say? He said something. He's like, D Mac is really in, or something like that. I said, man, how you take my stuff verbatim from me? He said, oh no, I didn't take it. Man, if you gonna try to sound like me, the young woman that you're gonna have in your life, she might want to come with me. Why? Like I always say, everybody gives glory to the fruit, but nobody give glory to the tree. Why would she take her time trying to take off clone fruit when she come get the fruit from me, you know? Like daddy says all the time, you ain't gotta lie to kick it. Man, a lot of people do though. A lot of people think they do though, Rissa. A lot of people in competition with us and we don't even know they in competition with us. Oh, let me ask y'all real quick before I go back to this. Y'all think the camera angle be better like how I got it, or you think it's better how I normally have it, Rissa, like how I normally got it more up? What y'all think? Because I changed it this way recently. I was thinking, man, when I looked at a past, I was like, man, it seemed like I don't be looking at the camera. It seemed like I'll be looking at something else low key. I don't like the eye contact that I don't be having. So just let me know your opinion on that one. My Lieutenant State Trooper father said, be a leader, not a follower. Hey, some people didn't have fathers in their life. Hey, some people didn't have nobody who was somebody authentic representation in their life. Some people wasn't blessed to be who they are in life. Some people weren't blessed to be real in life. We all, like I say in almost every other live, we all know that family member. We all know that friend who just lie for no reason, who just lie all the time, who just be deceitful for no reason. So it may seem common to us because we real. It may seem common to whose message did I just delete? Whose message did I just delete? Let me see. Okay, cool. My bad. Sunrise, you welcome, my baby. Let me see. Did I miss anything? Hope is richly appreciated. That's right, grown folks take accountability. Cool, I got everybody. It's good before and after. Whatever makes you comfortable is all that matters. But I can hear and see you clearly. Okay, perfect, cool. Wait respectfully, brother exquisite. You from the Bay? Nah, I dislike the Bay. I dislike the Bay with a passion. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I dislike the Bay with a passion. Rissa, if you ain't never been in the Bay before, Nini, if you ain't never been in the Bay before, I'm here to say, you see black people up there who look purple, and I don't understand this. Why? Because it is cold up there. It is gloomy up there. It is rainy up there. You would think in Southern California people would look like that. They are darker than Africans in the Bay Area. When I was up there, I was like, I gotta get up out of here. It's young women up there, not even women, excuse my French. It's young girls up there who still moving like it's the 90s. It's Mexican girls who think they blooded. Big fat red laces in they chucks, in they vans, flanked up from head to toe, dressing like the 90s. I'm like, man, I like feminine women. I like feminine women. I don't like women trying to act boyish, trying to act hard. Sometimes, yeah, the women at Dairy Queen, they put on exquisite clothes. Sometimes they put my hat on, put it to the side, they want to do exquisite, That's gonna come with it, but every day, that's a problem. Every day that's a problem. You trying to act, every sentence it got nigga in it. We not doing that. We not doing that. So yeah, I'm not from the Bay, man. I don't even like the Bay. If that's your city, if that's your town, respect, man. But I don't like the Bay. I can't stand the Bay. I can't stand the Bay. It's not for me. Let me do this for you real quick. Yeah, I can't stand the Bay. Okay, so I'm ignorant to California. San Diego isn't considered the Bay, right? Nah, San Diego is southern than LA. It's below LA. It's like, what is it that? I think that's an hour drive, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Dago's like an hour drive from LA. Isn't considered the Bay. I've been out there since 2016 with their family. She may. That's crazy. I'm a tomboy, but still feminine. Nene, I got love for you. How I go about this? How I go about asking this question? Change your condition to change yourself. I wish that young woman would have got it together. But she had a lot of hate in her heart for Exquisite. She had a lot of dislike in her heart for Exquisite. But Rissa, do you remember the young women who, not even women, young girl who professed to be a stripper, but said she was a masculine lesbian and she was a stripper? Nene, what do you think about that? A masculine lesbian who professing to be a stripper. And she used to try to make all these channels 20 day in to get out of stripping, 40 days in to get out of stripping. Oh my God, I got robbed last night. Oh my God, I only made $200 last night. And I told her, you know you ain't never gonna make it. I told her, you know you headed for destruction with no instructions. I told her, you know you're gonna be another has-been with nothing to show for it. And she talking about she can, I'll lift you. I'll do this to you. Talking about getting physical with Exquisite. Then you woke up. Then you woke up. It's like, man, even you sound like a crackhead. How you getting high? You masculine. You a lesbian, but you shaking ass for men for your job on every night? This is gay then. If you're professing to be a masculine lesbian, you letting dudes grab you by the butt nightly? Come on, man. Change your condition so you can change yourself. She need to change that condition of stripping. She need to change that condition of being a masculine lesbian. Then maybe she can get out of her debt stripping. That might have been the problem. Her being a masculine lesbian trying to be a stripper. That might have been the problem why she couldn't get out of debt. Who gonna pay for a woman who walking like this in the strip club? Nobody paying for that. Exquisite ain't never been in the strip club before, but I'm just here to say I don't think nobody would pay for that. From what I've seen from the movies, I don't think nobody would pay for that. I don't think that's what they're looking for in that, you know? That's a huge difference because how are you masculine but shaking? That's what I said, Rissa. And remember, she came at me, said, "Fuck you, bitch. I bet you I could lift you." No, she said, "I bet I could bench you." Bench me? Why you want to touch it, Squeeze? Ain't you supposed to be lesbian? Why you want to touch a man? Oh. She picks and chooses when she masculine. If she off that E and J, she not gay today. Like it's that type of shit. If she off that E and J, she not gay today. That type, she one of them. I got discernment to determine she one of them. It's like a young woman got mad at me. Young girl, excuse me, ladies, excuse me. It's like a girl got mad at me a few weeks ago, and she said, "Yeah, I hate men. I hate men with a passion. You men are dogs. You men are this." I said, "Who your kids by? You don't fucking know me. You don't know my life." And I just walked away. I was like, "We not finna do this. We not finna do this." Cause I was like, baby in there shopping. If she come out and see you yelling like this, she gonna put hands on you, and then now we got police involved. I don't need this. Let me just back away. Let me get away from you. You know." But yeah, it is. Why don't you help young black youth? Why don't you help young black youth? Because you're supposed to keep your mind focused on one thing. I'm doing this thing right now that I'm doing in my life. I'm living my life right now for my queens that's in my life. I can't be, my time is vital to me. I don't got, it's only 24 hours in the day. So if it's only 24 hours in the day and I work at Dairy Queen and I got these queens who keep me clean, I gotta give them game every day. I gotta deal with this issue, that issue, that issue. I don't got time to be around the youth. Why? Because I'm helping them become the truth. Come on now. But maybe at an appointed time when I'm rich in life, whether that's materialistics, whether that's money, whether that's just my mind, whether while I'm at that plateau in life where I think I'm straight in life, then maybe I'll reach back to the youth. But like I always say, it's easier said than done. You'll be better off picking up a building than trying to reach the youth nowadays. Why? Because the only way to reach them is like how Tupac said, you got to come in with the ignorance, and then once they locked in with that, then you can transform it to that. But that might not be my calling. Why ain't you helping the youth? 3K, why you not helping the youth? You know? Why don't you teach young black men how to read? Because that's not my position. Why don't you teach them how to read? Cool. I got some people from San Francisco. They showed me all the black historical areas. I understand Dr. King's dream, but man, it's integration did a serious number on us. It definitely did, and like he said, he said later on to somebody in life that he failed the black community by that because that was his dream. Black people were doing just fine with segregation. Black people were doing just fine. We had Black Wall Street before that. That was his dream. Like I always say, why would I want to go eat with somebody who don't want me to eat with them? Why would I want to? It's like I tell a young woman, why would you go choose up with a man and you already know the women that he got over there, they don't like you. You're setting yourself up for failure. It's like when black people wanted to eat the vanilla ice cream so bad out of white restaurants, but they couldn't, so they made butter pecan. And then when finally segregation ended, and they finally had the vanilla ice cream, they was mad. And then when white people tasted the butter pecan, they couldn't believe it, and they took it. You know, they took it. It's one of those things. It looked better. The grass looked greener on the other side, but most of the time it ain't that. Most of the time it ain't that. Let me see. The masculine lesbians, I know don't even play like that. The masculine lesbians I know don't even play like that. Man, I'm still a tomboy because I ride dirt bikes and fast cars. Hey, that just mean you just I don't even think that make you a tomboy. That's just a woman who like to drive fast things. I don't think that make you a tomboy. You can't categorize everyone due to one person's hate. What the hell? I feel like being a tomboy and is a personal trait. I feel like women can do things like sports. Man, speaking of tomboy, I got a video. I don't know when I'm gonna post it when the channel get bigger. Maybe when I get 2,500 subs, I'll post it. But y'all see exquisite the way I talk to y'all. But for y'all who've been around me long enough on these lives, for those who y'all heard me roast people on certain lives, just know this tongue cut deep. Just know that I can say things that'll make a woman really want to hurt me, really want to put her hands on me. But I got this video that's on my phone. I think it was from 2022, maybe 2023. And I remember roasting this young woman. And I said, man, every time I see you, you got the same outfit on. I know your pH balance is fucked up. I know you fucked up. I know your outfit is fucked up. Everything about you is fucked up. And I remember the young woman who was down. She said, oh my God, you made her so mad. Why? She was just screaming at somebody on the phone. I'm a tomboy. I don't give a fuck what he said. I'm a tomboy. I wear the same clothes. I change the underwear though. I said, man, boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. The devil got you for cheap. You out here putting your life in danger. Jumping in and out of cars with strangers, and you only got one outfit? Do better. Choose better. It's one of them situations. Do better. Choose better. Let me see. I feel like if a woman is feminine, she's feminine, period. Just like if a man is feminine, he's feminine, period. Man, exactly. Why you got that hat on inside? There's no sun. Because they go with my feet. That's why. Because I want to. I feel like you, and because it promote my name. Come on now. Use your brain. Can you read cursive or can you not? Oh, I forgot they stopped teaching cursive because kids didn't know how to write. They stopped using cursive in schools because kids don't know how to write it no more. A lost art, you know? I feel like you can be a girly girl and still ride dirt bikes. I got a dirt bike. Have I tried to teach some of the women at Dairy Queen how to ride it? Yeah, but they'd just rather get on the back. They don't want to learn how to ride it. But I already know what's going to happen. One day, it's going to be a young woman who want to ride it, and she going to learn how to ride it, then they all going to want to ride it. They all now all of a sudden going to want their own bike. Man, what is we doing? So hopefully that day don't come. Right, but I'm not so emotional as a woman, so I can't be around them whining and complaining. Dini, yeah, I don't like whiny hoes. Bro, folk, don't even release that Black Wall Street wasn't just Tulsa, Oklahoma, but a nationwide black network. We didn't have utopia, but god dang, it was our own. It was. It was. But then again, it wasn't going to work anyway. Why? Because if they would have saw our conditions and seen that our economy was better than them, stayed in the same United States that they brung us from a different country and found out that our economy inside of the United States would have been better, they wasn't going to allow that. Why? Because what happened to Black Wall Street? They brought the military in to bomb it. So come on now. And then let me just say this, Brian. We in 2026. We can't live in the past. We in 2026. We gotta move on. We in 2026. We move on, but we don't. We forgive, but we don't forget. So that's just basically telling you, they only gonna let you get so far. Hollow Shadow, hey man, I'm just curious. What is it like? What is it like? What's your take on AI music? I haven't listened to no AI music. I don't even like AI stuff I see on IG. The condition of AI, I don't like it. It don't even give me. It give me the thought process of something ain't right. And I don't like seeing things that ain't right. I don't like seeing the things that ain't real. But it's because you watch movies. Yeah, but I know it's a movie. I don't like things that's trying to portray as real but really are fake. That's what I don't like about the AI. So that's just my opinion. And like I say, I don't got if you like AI stuff, hey, blessings to you. I'm not gonna be judging because I ain't no husband. I'm like, bro, I have red hair just like Malcolm X. Many blacks helped me when my neighbors didn't for that reason. If I'll never hate. Like I said, uh a young white woman by the name I call her Miss Terry, a teacher, fresh out of jail. Not even fresh out of jail, on the run. Before I went to jail, on the run, allowed me to live at her house. Didn't charge me no rent. Didn't charge me nothing. Got out of jail, allowed me to come back over there for a few months so I can get back on my feet, right? And then ask nothing from me. Just ask me to be successful. I could never have hate for no race. Why? Because that woman right there didn't have to do that. My own mama wouldn't even do that for me. Come on now. Come on now. Nene, I feel you on that. My dad is an OG from New Orleans, and I learned a lot from him, but I didn't change me from being me. And yet my dad has 16 kids and 7 brothers. God damn, they make them. Hey, Rissa, I ain't trying to be racist to nobody, but they breed like Mexicans in New Orleans. What is going on? Appreciate you, Brian. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Anybody new up in here, make sure you hit that like button so they can push this live for the algorithm. I think this week, exquisite shaved up, exquisite manicure, been working out every day, been reading every day, been changing my condition so I can change myself, right? I've been doing that, right? I might just go on a tear till Sunday or Monday or till I can't do it no more with the lives. Why? Because why waste time? I'm finna go after I get done going live. I'm finna make me a few TikToks, like 30-second videos of stuff that's just been on my mind. See how it do. Let me see. Okay, I was just curious. I'm asking everyone. I use AI only because I'm mute. Oh, okay. Well, you mute. Hey, you mute, but your mind is still beautiful. You mute, but your mind. Damn, I wonder how I sound on AI then. I wonder how or is it you got the captions on for me, Nene? How is it coming across to you then? That's what's up, Rissa. Wow, that's a big ass family. I love to have 7 brothers. I wouldn't. Rissa, you stronger than me. I wouldn't. Somebody would have got hurt. Somebody would have got hands put on them. I used to always say I wanted a brother growing up. Till I grew up. Till I grew up and realized, yeah, me and my sister having that 10-year age difference, that was perfect. Why? Because if me and her had problems with a 10 years age difference, a brother my age, he would have been the best definition of a bitch. Why? Because I would have put tips on him. I'm just saying. It would have been a problem. That's exactly how I feel about AI. They slowly letting technology take over. Before you know it, they'll be taking everyone's jobs. You don't even need actors for commercials anymore. Let me just say this. It don't ring. It might not be true. It might not be real. It might hold no substance to your life. But it's always stuck in the back of my mind. If y'all haven't heard of it, maybe write it down. Maybe take notes. Maybe screen record real quick. The kids of Zimbabwe. I don't know if y'all believe in aliens or believe in higher powers or believe that's just other people in the universe, but the kids of Zimbabwe is reported, 200 kids said that a ship came down. It was all in the newspaper in Africa, right? And they came and interviewed the kids after, and they all told the same story. And one thing we know about people, if you ask 200 people about something, a lie gonna come up if they're lying. But all these kids was interviewed and asked about what they saw, and they said that these beings came from a ship, talked to them, and talked to them telepathically, and told them that the human race demise is gonna be because of technology, and that always stuck with me. And even me talking about it right now, just give me the goosebumps just thinking about that. Why? Because I'm just like I always think about it every day. Like, man, is technology really gonna be our demise? Is it really gonna be our demise? Because why would they? They could have came here and told them anything. And then it goes back to why would you tell children this? Because children are gonna be the future. And why would you go to Africa? Because where mankind started from. So let me see. Do a search. Yes, bro. It's late where I am. I'm gonna leave now. God bless. Good luck out there. Hey, sunrise in the west. Hey, man, may you continue to rise and shine wherever you go in this life. May you acquire whatever it is you desire and continue to go higher, brother. Stay blessed, man. My dad had me and my twin at 15, and his youngest at 7. So I'm 31 with the 7-year-old sister. My daddy's something else, man, definitely something else. But without him, we wouldn't have no Rissa. Without him, we wouldn't have no good food. Without him, we wouldn't have a young melanated woman who could cook and fight. That's a real rare breed nowadays, and can talk shit all night. And can hold her liquor. Right? People need to worry about the AI taking over instead of racial division. We will be enslaved for real then. Then what? My mom and dad have 11 kids together, and then my dad started over in his 30s, and he's 46 now. Man, he putting it down like Genghis Khan. He busting and everything moving in New Orleans. Like, what's going on with your pops? He on another level. Like, he on some other type of time. Let me see. Same here, Rissa. My mom got married. Let me see. Five gifted if you turn your hat backwards. What you talking about? Cat. Shoot, great. Diddy Harrison had 19 children. Thank God every day because ain't no way I'm supposed to be here, man. Hey, more power to them. But we gotta think. They came up in a different generation. They came up in a generation where you could work at McDonald's and own a house. Us in this generation, if you even got one kid, I give you a round of applause. Why? Because I'm in a fast lifestyle, y'all. It's because you just work at Dairy Queen. But trust me, Dairy Queen is very fast paced. And I still couldn't even imagine having a kid. Checking 2,000 and 3,000 on a nightly basis. I wouldn't even want to have a kid in this generation. Why? Because I don't want to live the West Coast, the best coast. Why? Exquisite, you could be a king in Minnesota. My sister tell me all the time, you could have all these properties in Minnesota. I want to be in Minnesota. I like it right where I'm at. I don't want to go there. Exquisite, you can come to Texas and live like a boss. I don't want to live like a boss out there. Be a boss right where I be. But I'm on YouTube and SoundCloud with my alter shoes not mute, but she uses the air. Oh, okay. I'm doing great. And yourself? Let me see. I'm from California. How old are you? I'm 39 years old. Damn, she just came up in here giving a testimony about herself. Hello, I'm Aretha Franklin. I'm 39. I'm glad y'all introduced me to Baptist St. Church. I have 4 of my kids here. We going to join. No, this ain't that. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. T2K. It's just welcome up in here. Appreciate you for coming up in here. I'm 19. You're 20 years older than me. LOL. It costs enough money raising 6 kids, especially with 6'11" son and a 6'2" daughter. Oh my God. Put them in the league. Oh my God. D1 out athletes. Oh my God. Put them in a sport. If they acting up, put them in a sport. Glad they're grown and gone. Oh, okay, got you. If Exquisite ever did have a kid and I start seeing the height, you need to go to the league. We finna start training you today. But yeah, man, change your condition so you can change yourself. And believe that your words is powerful. Believe that when you say something out your mouth, you're gonna have to stand on it. Believe that when you say you're gonna do something, make sure you lead by example. Make sure you get it done. Stop picking up different things to do. Stop picking up this. Oh, I want to do this and I want to do that. It's like the young girl from a week ago. Didn't even check $4,000 and talking about I want to get back in what did she say she wanted to get back into? She wanted to get back into cheerleading that she did when she was a teenager and be a flyer again. I said, you ain't even made no money. You talking about doing this again? What if you twist your ankle? Then what? What if you come down wrong and what are you flying for? You're not finna be no cheerleader for no NFL team. You're not finna be no cheerleader for no NBA team. What is you doing this for? Let me see. Glad they're grown and gone. Glad they're grown and gone. Hopefully you raised them right. And I ain't trying to come off derogatory by saying that, Nene. I know a lot of people getting their feelings. What you mean? You hope I raised them right? Well, let me just say, I hope they doing right in life because you can raise them perfectly. You can raise them to the best of your ability, but they still gotta live life for themselves. I can give her all the game in the world. I can teach her from midnight to noon, and she can still be a fool. I can teach her to brush her teeth every day, and she's still gonna forget every day. I can teach her when you go up in there, you don't put soap down there. You don't put soap down there; it's gonna throw off your pH balance, and she still puts soap down there. Come on, man. Come on. Sometimes I be feeling like I'm a father, and I ain't. Please show your hairs. My daughter is professional volleyball player and son a skateboarder. Man, congratulations to them. Man, they is tall. They tall. You should have seen my food bill. Oh my god. Oh my god. If as a kid, I could remember going to the grocery store and $100 to fill up the whole basket with my mom, with me and my sister, and my mom go to the grocery store. So I couldn't imagine now. I go to the store. It's just me though, and them. And let me just think. 300? 300, 250 fill up the basket? 300, 250? 220 fill up the basket? So it's we day and night. We in a different place, you know? That food, I didn't want to see that food bill. I didn't want to see that food bill. But yeah, man. Hopefully everybody enjoyed this live. Appreciate all y'all who came up in here. Hopefully, YouTube pushed my algorithm forward because I went live right before this live and I realized my mic wasn't on. I seen the numbers going crazy. It was going up and down. I was like, man, why is nobody talking up in here? How we got all these people in here? And I looked and I was like, oh, it ain't green. It's blue. And I was like, oh my God. And I have to come back in and start a new live. So hopefully tomorrow the live is on one accord. But appreciate all y'all who came up in here. Okay, it's 8:39 where I'm at. Finna get up off of here. Go make a couple TikTok videos. What else I'm going to do? I ain't got to really go nowhere till about 10 or 30, 11 o'clock, get dressed, you know. Wednesday, hump day. Hopefully y'all who working. Hopefully y'all who got a 9 to 5. Hey, hopefully just 2 more days. 2 more days. We see where you be at 20 years from now, Jody. Hey, y'all, 2 more days. Y'all got the weekend, you know. My dad is 6'4", and my mom is 5'2". I came out 5'6". My brothers are taller, though. Hey, 5'6" ain't bad. Most girls is 5'2", 5'3", so 5'6" ain't bad. 5'6" ain't bad. At least you ain't a little bowling ball, Rissa. 5'6" and the way you eat, that's perfect, you know? I learned from YouTube it's better to leave the lives or shorts up so they can keep getting traction. Rissa, the stuff I talk about, they not pushing that like that, you know? They not pushing exquisite like that. Not the way I be talking. Not the way I be coming with the bullshit. And not the way I won't be controlled. Exquisite, do a backflip. I ain't flipping. Exquisite, I'm not flexing. I'm not doing none of this, you know? 5'6" is a strength. Good times for a girl it is. New York, New York, let's get it. Man, hey, Tony. Them people don't know you exist. Tony, why y'all jump them boys like that for a team that don't even know you exist? Tony, why you going hard for New York and New York wouldn't go hard for you? Tony, your state is the best definition of a concrete jungle. Why you still there? Tony, let it go. Tony, let it go. We did it. Y'all going to make me lose my mind? We did it. What do you mean we did it? Who's we? Rissa, Carla, Nene, we? Who's we? You was out on the court? You was over there crossing and dribbling and fading away? Who's we? Oh my God, exquisite, we did it. We? Yeah, you one of them dudes. It's like when that trading stuff happened years ago. I can remember in 2020. Well, no, it was before the pandemic. So it was 2018, 2019, when that trading was going around. Everybody think they wanted to be professional traders, right? Everybody was like, I remember friends of mine, man, we trading right now. You need another man to hold your hand? Come on, man, let's go trade together. Let's run across here and tell people how to trade. Ain't no we. It is me and mine. Ain't no we. You do be keeping it real, too real for people who aren't on the same mindset. F them. Rissa, and you notice, everybody who try to go against me with me keeping it real, then later on, once they stay involved, they end up evolving and want to be my friend. You know what? I'm sorry. You ain't even that bad. You pretty chill. I don't know. Now you want to be my friend. No, 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 no. Stay over there. Stay over there. Roast a girl. I'm a renegade and I'm proud to be a renegade. Well, wish you the best. When you mess with one of these squares, he want to be your boyfriend. It ain't gonna work. He gonna talk about your 304 days and bring it up as a bad thing. He gonna talk about your slutting and busting nuts because he don't know what's going on. Because he gonna talk about your past and this and that. Oh, you don't know, this and that. A few months later, oh my God, you was right. How did you know? Blessings to you, sweetheart. I'm not even finna do this. Just blessings to you. Not finna waste time. Nene, you said right. That's usually how it go. That's how it go majority of the time. Hold on, what the hell going on here? That girl Nikki. We just talking about. I was just about to wrap this up, Nikki. So you're gonna have to catch me another time. It's 91 minutes. I'll probably kill it off at 100 minutes. So we were just talking about tonight. Change your conditions so you can change yourself. That girl Nikki. I hope you didn't fall astray. And if you did, it's okay. I hope you didn't fall astray to doing something that a young man wanted you to do. What do you mean, Exquisite? What would he want me to do? I hope you didn't fall astray back in the day to a dude asking you for nudes and you sent them to that dude. And he potentially showed it to all his friends and he told you he didn't show it to nobody. I hope you didn't fall astray to that. Because with a name like Nikki, they say don't judge. But I'm just saying, every Nikki that I came across in my life was promiscuous. What's another name? Every Emily I came across acted shy and innocent, but she was a goer. She goes. So hopefully I'm wrong, Nikki. But that's all we was talking about for the night. They come back with their tail between their legs, frills. They don't even leave. They stay on there trying to go back and forth with me. Nene, oh, you ain't this Exquisite. Oh, you ain't that. Sometimes girls too. Oh, you was a bum. You was this. I got that. And I continue to talk, continue to listen. The next thing you know, they pop back in. You know what? You ain't that bad. I'ma subscribe. Now you want to be my friend. Then they slide in my DM on Instagram. Do you know it's me? Who is you? I'm Lexi. I was on YouTube. We went back and forth. Oh, okay. You was the one talking shit? No, I got love for you. Blessings to you. Why won't you follow me back? Then she start sending the request. Take it back. Send it again. Take it back. I'm like, stop. I see it. You just ain't coming over here. A lot of people don't want to see you win either. If they not hating, something ain't right. I don't know why. But like I say, Rissa, majority of my life, I never knew why people didn't like me. And the more I decided to grow and develop in life, I stopped giving a fuck. The only opinion matter for me is the queens who down for me. That's the only opinion that matter for me. They opinion matter. Why? Because we together. We ride until the sun burn out, Right? My childhood ex-best friend hated so much she tried to steal my husband and identity. She never showed any signs except not showing up for my wedding. Damn. Damn. On your day, she decided not to show up when you was there to be great. That's crazy work. They want you to be a simp like guys. They're used to Exquisite stands on his morals. So no matter what, I think they want me to be on this. I think dudes nowadays is on this us against women type of shit. And that shit is sus to me. They on that men power. And that shit is sus to me. They on that gangstalicious shit. Homies over hoes. Homies over hoes. We not doing that. That is gay to me. That's the gayest shit. Man, Exquisite. Me and my niggas was out. Where's the women at? Where was the bitches at? Oh, Exquisite. Life ain't all about bitches. Get off my line. Just like that. Had to tell it to a friend few years ago, and I realized that a lot of these dudes be lying, Rissa. What you mean by that, Exquisite? 2023, 2022, somewhere around there. One of these dudes I knew for years. I've been knowing him for years. We've been knowing each other since 16. Called me, hey, Exquisite, we going to the beach this weekend. We finna go to Santa Monica. Man, you can go up there, man. You can find you a girl up there and this and that. Oh, I got 2 girls right now. What you mean find me a girl up there? All right, man, who going up there? Don T 22, B-Mac. He said like 5 dudes' names. I said, where the bitches at? It ain't all about bitches. Hung up just like that. Hung up just like that. We not doing this. Asked him a few years later, yeah, remember that time you said it wasn't all about bitches? Why are you worried about girls now? Oh, I was just mad because I didn't have a girl. Come on now. I'll wait, y'all. I'll wait, y'all. Come on now. Come on now. It's very sus because why is it even men versus women? Because a lot of them is hurt. Because a lot of them listen to this red pill stuff. Man, you the prize, you this, you that. Yeah, I'm the prize. Fool. You staying in the bando with your mama. How is you the prize? The prize of nothingness? The prize of homelessness? The prize of never gonna be nothing? The prize of a statistic with no materialistics? Like, come on now. The prize of what? Dudes be, man, we should be the prize. Remember years ago, taking both my cousins who I ain't never seen before, met up with them from Oklahoma, right? They daddy hit me up and my uncle hit me up and said, man, your cousin's out there in California to visit. Went to their hotel room, light-skinned, right? They light-skinned brothers, right? I got a suit on it, man. Show us something else. What y'all been doing out here? We went to the beach, okay. We went to go eat, okay. We went to this hotel, okay. We went to go eat this, okay. Y'all didn't get no girls? I ain't even gonna lie to you. Nah. So you worked all year to come to California to ride scooters, eat food, and look at beaches? Come on, man. I was like, man, come on, I gotta take y'all to the club, man. Took them to the club, long story short. One of them just standing around on us. Man, what you doing standing around? We at what club was it? I want to remember it because it's my favorite club still to this day. I done been to so many clubs. I done partied in Vegas. I done partied in Seattle. I done partied in Arizona. But ain't no club like this club that was in Hollywood off of Sunset Boulevard. What was the name of the club? It's gonna come to me. But long story short, he was standing around not talking to no woman. And I said, man, what is you doing? Oh man, I know I'm a handsome dude. They should be coming up to me. That was the last time I ever seen them, and that was the last time we ever talked. I'm cool. All you gotta do is show me one time of sucking this. All you gotta do is lie to me one time, and you out my life. It's just like that. I don't know how we related. I don't know how we related. And I ain't here to talk about light skins, but yeah, it just gave off some Drake type of shit. It was like, yeah, you. I don't know how we related. I don't know how we on the same wavelength, but don't hit my line ever again. Stay out there. Don't come out here no more. You know. Oh, but when you come out here, cousin, we don't show me nothing. I figure it out on my own. Don't show me nothing. Now she's trying to be a nurse. Okay. Are you good enough for what are you talking about? You got to learn how to spell. Don't be putting before. Spell it out. Ever lusted or hated anyone before? Are you good enough for heaven? Ever lied or stolen? Ever lusted or hated on anyone? Hated? Never. Stolen? Stolen before? I'm like a magician the way I make his bitch disappear then reappear. Let's just say every bitch I got is stolen. Kleptomaniac. Every bitch I got is stolen. But hated never. Lusted in my youth. Lust now, never. Like never. You see that Knicks game? No. I'm not trying to see the Knicks game. Why? Because I'm not worried about men running up and down the street, shooting baskets into a hoop, getting sweaty, patting each other on the butt. I'm cool. So if that's what you into, hey man, continue to watch the Knicks. I'm not watching it. I'm not betting on that. I'm not got my money on. A lot of people, we gonna do this, we gonna do that. Why aren't you betting on it? If y'all gonna do this, if we gonna do this, why are we not putting money on it? Don't just watch, make some money off it if you're gonna do it. We broke God's laws, but Jesus Christ paid our time. Well, preach to the people that's out on the street that's down on their luck. Don't preach to a live little guy. Go out to the people that's addicted to drugs who need God in their life, who need that faith, who need that emotion, who need that faith, who need that trust, who need that envelopment, who need that empowerment. Go give it to them. Don't come to this live. Why? Because people got phones who on this live. They got the electricity on in their life, so they doing decent or moderately fine, you know? Lena, what's popping with you, Lena? Appreciate you for coming up in here. Why is it all about getting the girls, brother? Maybe he's shy. Why is it all about getting the girls, brother? Maybe he's shy. The part is It's not all about getting the girls, but don't lie. Don't say you don't want a girl. Don't say I don't want to. I'm not worried about no women. I'm worried about my money right now. When you want, it's like Nikki said to Wayne. He said I don't want a girl. She said, but you got a girl. He said, but I don't want one. She said, but you got one and you don't want one. This don't make sense. This is ludicrous. This is contrary to belief. So for a man not to want a girl, you lying to yourself. You just using this as a defense mechanism. It's like if I call somebody out and say, man, why don't you go talk to her? Oh, she should be talking to me. You just scared. You just using this as a cop out. You just scared. And if he be honest and truthful to himself, he'll say it later on in life. He was just scared. Let me see. My baby daddy, you just talk. Get up out of here. He embarrassed, man. It's that simple. He's not lying. You are lying because you said it ain't about that. You are lying because you said you didn't want that. A lot of people who say they don't want this and that, they want it more than people who say they want that. You know? Let me see. Talk to you later, P. Bedtime. Have a good night. Have a good night, Nikki. Sleep well, sweet dreams, and you know what's to come will be better than what was. And what done came, you can have it again. Just stay encouraged, you know? I like your lips and pink hat. Cable, man, we not finna do that. We not talking to another man like that. Come on, what is you doing, little man? We not talking to another man like it's all these women up in the chat, and you want to compliment exquisite like that? Come on, man. Like we say, get a bitch. Talk to a woman. You know what fellas, I'm gonna say this again. When y'all see women in the chat, acknowledge the women. When y'all see fine ass women in the chat looking thicker than a snicker, acknowledge the women. Go campaign. Go up on their profile. Go see if they might have videos up. Go comment. Go talk. Go chop it up. Oh man, because they should be doing that to me. Okay, then you woke up. Then you woke up, Then you woke up. I'm just fly, divine, and really one of a kind. But man, appreciate all y'all who came up on this live. Appreciate all y'all who took the time out y'all day to come to hear and see what Exquisite had to say. Appreciate all y'all. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow. We'll have another topic at hand. I think tomorrow's topic might be a roasting. Tomorrow's topic might be a crucifixion. Tomorrow's topic, somebody been acting up lately, and I gotta talk about it. Exquisite, why you be talking? Because, hey, these words is powerful. My mouthpiece is powerful. Y'all haven't even seen it to its full capability. A lot of y'all haven't. Why? Because I don't even use cuss words like I talk. Why? Because I don't need to. Why? Because I can mentally destroy a lot of these people. I could mentally destroy a lot of these little people, Maybe try to help your cousin break out of his shell or be more honest with himself instead of writing him off. I don't got time. I don't got time. Ruby, help your cousin. What I look like helping another man? I'm cool. I'm gonna help the bitch. I'm cool. I'm gonna help these women. I'm cool. Why am I trying to help somebody who's a liar? Come on now. We're not doing that. You living in help your brother up. I'm gonna help my woman up. I'm cool. I'm sorry. Exquisite, is you against us? No. But if you can't, if you not for yourself, how can I be for you? Come on now. Come on now. They don't want to talk to women, Exquisite. Man, they do. They don't know how. They do, but they too shy to. Exquisite, how could you say this? Because at one point in time, I was like that. But that was in my youth. And I used to tell myself, I don't want to do this and I don't want to do that. And then when I got all older and I evolved, I realized by me lying to myself, that didn't help my situation. That didn't help my situation. When girls would come up to me and say, are you shy? Are you this? Are you that? If I would have just kept it real, we could have got past that a long time ago, But hey, what they say, young and dumb, too young, old and wise, too old. He called himself Exquisite. That's what the women call me too. And it's some women that even know me as K-Rock from way back in the day. And it's some women who will get mad at you who in my life if you call me that. They will swing on you for calling me that if you a girl. I always ask them why. They say, I don't want no bitch knowing you that long. I said, man, you got to sit down with that. And your comment about money is also off. People enjoy the game for the game. No need to bet. Oh, well, I'm just saying for me personally, I'm not finna sit and spend 2 hours of my time unless there's some money involved just to watch some men run up and down a court. If you love the game, love the game. But I'd rather be involved. I'd rather be active doing it. I don't just want to sit and watch. But my opinion don't hold no dominion. So why? Because there's millions of people that watch every day. I'd rather spend some time with one of my queens. I'd rather empower my mind than watch men run up and down the court all the time, you know? You got kicked out of D unit? What's D unit? I ain't never been in the D unit. You just talking. You ain't getting no money? Hey man, you got it, little Carmelo. You got it, man. I ain't getting no money. You got it, man. Blessings to you. Wish you the best, man. And pride flag? Damn. So if you think this, here we go again. Wrestler, here we go again. Little Carmelo. Pride flag. I ain't getting no money. What else? Tell me a little bit more. Tell me I don't get no women. Tell me I've been broke my whole life. Tell me more. Tell me more about myself, man. He shaves his legs. Black people don't even grow hair like that. So what I need to shave for? But why is another man shaving his legs even on your mind? Today, like the white boy said, today I got time, cuz. Today I got time. Today I got time, cuz. Black people don't even grow hair like that. But you worried about another man shaving his legs. What's wrong with you? Oh, you might not get no bitches. So that hurt you when I said that. When I said I wouldn't help my cousin, you wanted me to help you. And I won't do that. I can't help somebody that don't want to help themselves. This is for everybody on this live. Exquisite, I don't want to hear no game talk. Hey, you can be used, whatever lifestyle you in. You can't help nobody who don't want to help theyself. You can't help but, man, Exquisite, she look like a million. She could make a trillion. Hey, check this out, young P. You can't help nobody who don't want to help themselves. I know you see that young woman. She got the outer essence. She got the lovely presence. She looked like a blessing, but her mind is headed for destruction. Why? Even if you give her these instructions, she going to be led astray and never been shown the way. So stop wasting time with her today. Move on. Why? Because it's other fish in the sea. It's other beautiful, bright-minded women out in the sea. Exquisite. Would you rather have looks or brains? Give me the brains. Why? Because with the brains, I can encourage her looks later on. But without the brains, she gonna be led astray. Without the brains, she gonna be led astray. Without the brains, I'm gonna be overworked and underpaid. Without the brains, one of these young women liable to put hands on her. You know. Let me see what y'all talking about. You seem to demean the people who like to watch the game. And okay, man, I never said that. Enjoy the game, man. I'm just saying, me personally, I'm not watching the game. I'm just saying, me personally, if I was to watch the game, I'm gonna bet on the game, but I don't watch the game. And then again, I don't even like gambling. Why? Because I don't like losing. You know, I don't like losing. I'm a sore loser. They obsessed with us black people. I don't know why. They hate us because they hate us. I'm gonna say it for the people in the back. They hate us because they ain't us. Exquisite. No, they not. I'm talking about the racist people. Why? Because I'm not finna wake up with hate on my mind for a race that I'm not even around. If I don't like your race, I'm not finna think about your race. If I don't like your race, I'm not finna be thinking about your people. I'm not finna be watching your people. Man, look at these monkeys chimping out. Let me watch this. Look at them doing this, fucking up this car. Look at them at this, doing the drive. Why am I watching them? I don't want to see them. Like the girl said, Rissa, stop touching me. Stop touching me. Stop watching me. Stop watching me. Respect to the game, Mac Ryan. Respect to the game, man. The game is in what we trust. Without the game, I wouldn't be Exquisite to P. Without the game, I wouldn't be having the information that I have today. Without the game, these women, like somebody told me, and I watched it, I got it on my Instagram highlight of a live when somebody said, the game first or her folks first? Do she give glory to the game, or does she give glory to the game or to her folks? I said she gives glory to the game. So many people give glory to the fruit, but they don't give glory to the tree that made that fruit. Let me just say it for the people in the back. So many people give glory to the fruit that they eating, but they're not giving glory to the tree that produced that fruit. So without the game, in other words, without that information, he wouldn't be able to be the man that he is, to be able to give her that information to enlighten and brighten her life, where she can be a bad bitch every night, you know, where she can really do the least and gain the most, you know. Respect, glory to the game. And the game isn't what we trust. Every day you got time, Mr. Unemployed. Hey, man. And every day you come up in here. She on drugs? Who on drugs? Blocked? How you gonna block me? Block me? Block me? Nah, man, just block me? How you gonna come to my life and block me? I'm not in your life. Block me? That don't hurt me. That don't. You would never hear from a bitch like me again. Bye. Bye. That don't hurt me. Yeah, fuck you. I hope you know you lost a real bitch in your life. All right, cool. No, you gonna care about this later? Stop texting me. No, nigga, fuck you. It's like, just block me. Stop talking to me. One day you are going to realize how self-absorbed you are. You are the one who have a big realization later in life. You have a lot going, but your sensitivity for other people needs to improve. Nothing for me needs to improve. Why? Because I'm okay. Well, no, let me correct that. I'm okay with who I am. If you don't like it, don't be over here. I'm not forcing nobody to come to this live. I'm not forcing nobody in my life. Was meant, like DMX said, give a dog a bone and let it go and it'll find its way back home. If you love something, let it go. If it's yours, it'll come back. So I'm not finna change. I'm not finna act like something I'm not. I am who I am. Either you like it or you don't. I'm not for the weak. It's that simple. I'm not for the weak. My mama tried to put that in my mind as a kid. Nobody gonna stand up for that. No girl gonna put up with that. And I said, then I'll be alone. Oh no, you gonna have to bow down to somebody. Not me. My pride is too high. My ego is too big. Why? Because if my ego and my pride wasn't this high, how could I have this woman having her confidence and ego high? You couldn't. Why? Because she only gonna be a reflection of you. So if you not this, what you think she gonna be? If you a drug user, sipping lean, doing cocaine, and smoking weed all the time, what you think she gonna be? A sober Muslim? No, it don't work like that, little man. So, Ruby, wish you the best. Wish you the best on your endeavors. And like AI said, practice. You moving like this over basketball? Man, basketball must have saved your life. Basketball must have showed you the way. Look at them lowriders. Let me see. Down south, a lot of whites are actually mixed race. They are. A lot. One day, the world is going to be majority everybody mixed. Why? Because it can't stay like that forever. Why? Because so many people mixing, opposites attract. Opposites attract. The light skin, she liked the dark skin. My mama was a French woman. She loved dark skinned ugly men. I don't know why. Her own daddy told her, why you want to mess with them darkies and ugly dudes like that? And she even said, I love them dark and ugly as ever. Beautiful French woman. But she loved them dark and ugly. I don't know why. I don't know why. But thank God she did. Why? Because if she didn't, it would be no Exquisite the Peak. So thank God she did, you know? Creole and French woman. Love dark skin and ugly men. I don't know why. I don't know why. Says what? That's like Cheesy Teeth from Last Live who said, leave her alone but kept calling. Man, still calling. Rissa called me 2 nights ago. At what, 2 in the morning? I'm over here. It's 2 in the morning. I hear the phone vibrating on the side of my bed. I'm like, hey, what is that? I say, am I hearing what I'm hearing? Because I put the phone on Do Not Disturb. Once it's hit a certain time, I'm like, everybody inside. Ain't nobody back out. Everything good. I'm putting the phone on vibrate. Don't hit me up. I'm finna get my beauty rest. I don't want no bags under my eyes no more. I don't want to be living like that. No, I'm getting my beauty rest, right? I see the light on my ceiling. I'm like, that can't be my phone. I told nobody to call me. I see a crazy number like a 661. I'm like, who is this? Is this a bitch from the past trying to get back with me? Let me see this real quick. Answer the call, right? I answer the call. Hello? Oh, so you're fucking done with me? Oh my God, not this again. I'm trying to sleep. Get off my line. No, you're gonna talk. This is the problem. You can't talk, and you made fun of me on everybody, all them bitches on your live. I was, oh my God, not this again. And she might watch this on the playback. I don't know. I don't know if she even got my channel. I never gave her my channel, but says what? But yeah, Cheesy Teeth was a problem, man. Cheesy Teeth was missing teeth. Cheesy Teeth, missing teeth. Yeah, she was. Yeah, some people you can't teach everybody. I tried to teach you. You heard me tell Arissa. I tried to teach you how to finesse. It ain't for you. You too dumb. Go get a 9 to 5. Exquisite, you told her what? Go get a 9 to 5. Why? Because my freedom is more important than some money. Why? Because if she messing up, I remember it was one time, y'all. Me, her, and another young woman at Dairy Queen was eating something, right? And her parents, she had to go help one of her parents out to give them some money. I think a little what, $400, $600, something like that, something small. I told her I don't want to know where I stay at, so just have them pull up to the restaurant and go out there and give them the money. Why? I told her from day one. I tell any woman from day one, I don't want to meet nobody. I don't like nobody, and I ain't trying to talk to nobody. I'm always been like that. I ain't trying to meet nobody. I don't like nobody, and I ain't trying to talk to nobody. Why I see her outside the restaurant talking, they talking, she give them the envelope, they talk for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I look over and say, I know she's not gonna do what I think I told her to do. She look at me. She just shake her head. Don't say nothing. I already know what she think. I know the stupid bitch ain't finna do what I think she gonna do. I see the people at the restaurant, they close the window. Another 5 minutes go by. I see her mom come in. I see her bullshit little brother come in, and she just sitting there smiling. You know how much effort it took for me not to want to put hands on somebody. I had to remember, Exquisite, remember what you promised yourself. Exquisite, and I remember I told her that same night, yeah, you done. Go ahead and let's take you back to the crib. Get your things, and you getting up out of here. We you finna pack up your stuff. You not staying over here no more. Oh my God, why? You too dumb. I should have. That should have been the first time right there. Too dumb. Why? Because I tell every woman in the beginning, I'm not trying to meet nobody. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't like nobody. It's that simple. Keep them away from me. I'm not trying to. I'm not. I'm cool. Cause all they gonna do is lie to me. Oh man, I see you with the suit on, man. I used to dress like that back in the day. No, you didn't. Stop lying. You just lied to me. You just told me a fib. I'm gonna stay away from you, just like that. Oh man, I see you with the $1,000 shoes on. Man, where'd you get those? You can never afford them. Stay away from me, just like that. I don't want to talk. Oh man, I seen your live. Man, I'm gonna start a channel. No, you're not. Stay away from me. Let me see. Let's say I love India. All Indians are my favorite for me. Why you keep spamming that? That's all I want to know. Why you spamming? Don't spam that. Oh Lord, man, Rissa. That's what I said. That's what she would have been hands. She would have if I would have been one of them ignorant individuals, if I would have been one of them individuals who let women fight each other, she would have been got beat the fuck up. Because they couldn't stand her ass. They always told me you wasting your time. I tried, but you know when you a teacher, when you an individual who think you can empower anybody, it start to get to your head and say I can empower anybody, I can enlighten anybody. But some people are too dumb. You can sit down and teach them. You can sit down with them and tell them ABC 1, 2, 3. But like I always say, what's gonna happen when they're not around you? You know? And you know what our excuse was, Rissa? How can I stop her? That's my mom. How can I stop him? That's my stepdad. How can I stop him? That's my little brother. If you can't stop them, then it's gonna be one of them situations. I'm not trying to put her business. You know what? I'm gonna just stop because I ain't even trying to put her business out there. But wish her the best on her journey in life. You know, I'm not gonna let her live rent free. On to the next. On to my next blessing. You know. But yeah, that was some little girl. Not even little girl. She didn't know how to stand up for herself. She was one of the type who always find herself in. Before I met her, she would always all of her stories she told me late at night, sexually assaulted. Why? I was drinking alcohol with these dudes. DP ran on her. Why? I was drinking alcohol with these dudes. Uh, a dude took it in the woods. Why? I was drinking with him in the woods. Why are you always spending time with men who you not in a relationship with? Oh, because they told me they just want friends. He said, why y'all call yourselves pimps? Why don't y'all just call yourself the life coach? It don't matter what you call it, sir. You fucking idiot. It don't matter what you call it. They gonna call it sex trafficking. So call it whatever you want, you fool. Oh, y'all calling yourselves this. You gotta call yourself the life coach. He thought he was saying something profound. He thought he was saying something that nobody thought of. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go up here with my suit on, tell the judge, Judge, I'm not that. Judge, I'm a life coach. Black boy, if you don't sit down, you can call it whatever you want to call it. You took that girl across state lines and you had her and you encouraged her to participate in prostitution 25 years, just like that. So you can call it whatever you want to call it. I call it stupidity. I call it doing the same thing, expecting different results, insanity. So that young woman was insane and mentally retarded. And we will leave it at that, Rissa. We will leave it at that. Am I a pimp? No, I work at Dairy Queen. I'm a man before anything. I work at Dairy Queen and got some queens that keep me clean. Appreciate you, Lily, for coming up in here though. I like that name too. Fresh out of jail, young woman, red hair, about 5 foot, 5 foot even. Cute little thing with some fire red hair, named Lily. Beautiful young thing. Only if she would have had her mind right, we could have shined bright. We're gonna wish her the best. My people don't play with me, and I can't play with me. My people don't play with me, and can't play with me like that, man. That's all I always ask anybody. Just keep people away from me. Exquisite man, why you don't be around your family? Because I know how I am. You can't talk to me any type of way. Why? Because I said I wouldn't put hands. Like I said, people say, you said you wouldn't put hands on none of the women that work at Dairy Queen, and I don't. But you don't work at Dairy Queen. So fair game. I can remember years ago, Rissa, moms invited me over to a little family function, right? A little ex-boyfriend. We going, change your condition so you can change yourself. This is perfect for that. And I'm going to end this one on this note, right? Change your condition so you can change yourself. How did you change your condition, Exquisite? I changed my environment. I stopped going around family. Why? Because I noticed family still think of me when I was young. Still try to think of me of when I was a kid. No, a lot didn't change. And they try to look at me as if I'm an animal when I tear the place up. They try to look at me as an animal when the queens that came with me is him and her family members talking about letting go. It's a problem. And now they told we don't want you coming over here no more. We don't want you coming to family gatherings no more. And I told you, keep certain people away from me, but people just how black I love my people, I love black people, but some black people just don't listen. Some black people just say, I'm crazy, he not crazy, I'm crazy. That type of shit. I'm like, the key ain't to be crazy, but long story short, change your condition so you can change yourself. Change your environment and change the people that you go around. I had to change going to family gatherings. Why? Because a family gathering I went to years ago, right? Years ago, mom hit me up. Come over here. We cooking. I'm making some gumbo. I'm making this. Come up over here. Had a queen who been down with me for about 2 years at that time. Come on, let's go to my mama's house. She ain't never had no seafood, no gumbo and stuff. We gonna have this for the first time and stuff like that. If you don't want to talk to nobody over there, you ain't got to. You with me and shit like that. Well, get up over there, right? I see a truck in the front. It looked familiar. Who truck is this? One of her boyfriends who I put hands on years ago. Oh man, a young woman just hit me up right now. I'm gonna have to get back to her. I'm not gonna this. 122 minutes. I'll be off in by 130 minutes. So hopefully she don't start spamming my stuff. But the AC on super cold. I'm getting a runny nose. But long story short, I see a truck of one of my mom's ex-boyfriends who I put hands on years ago, right? And I call her and I say, who truck is this outside? She said, oh, Monroe. Who is Monroe? This is one of her ex-boyfriends, a little Hoover crit or a Hoover criminal, whatever they call themselves, who put hands on her years ago, right? And I didn't put hands on him. I didn't put him in the hospital because he put hands on her. Whatever they do, that's between them. I'm not getting involved. I did it because he disrespected me. And you all know, as an egotistical person, one thing we don't deal with is disrespect. I don't care how far, how wide. I don't deal with disrespect. That's why I keep myself away from certain people. That's why I keep myself away from family members. Why? Because he was drinking that night. Drink or no drink. like he said in American Pimp, drink or no drink. Like he said in American Pimp, drink or no drink. Like that. Drink or no drink. You ain't finna say, you not finna say any and anything you want to me. That's your I don't, family or no family. I don't. But anyway, whose truck is that outside? Oh, that's Monroe's. Okay, well, I'm finna get up out of here. I ain't even finna put myself in that situation. No, he not here. He at work. Are you sure he at work? Yeah, he at work. Come up in here. I want to see y'all. I ain't seen you in years. All right, cool. I'm telling you, if I come up in there and he in there, I'm putting hands on him. No, he not here. Don't be like that. He not here. He at work. Tell me, y'all, why Exquisite get up in there with the queen from Dairy Queen? I get up in there. I got a suitcase. We probably gonna spend the night at my mom's crib, right? We get up in there. I go to the back room, right? I'm like, where's the den at? Go to the back room. I hear a dude talking in the front. I tell her, who is that? Oh, that's Monroe. Take off the keychain, hand it to her. Walk right in the kitchen, get straight to work. We ain't getting no talking, we getting straight to it. Get right off on him, beat the shit out of the nigga. He start running around the table like a kid. My mom come up in there. She take off my shirt. Why you doing this? The police gonna going crazy or whatever. All this type of shit. Take off my shirt. I end up snatching it off. Get back up on him. Dog him again. He bloody, right? My mom ended up grabbing my, like, I think I had sweats on or something like that night, right? And he had a suitcase, this dude full of shit. You just talking, little man. Sit down. You just talking, little man. But anyway, she ended up grabbing my underwear. I had to call my student. I call her. She come up in there. She got to grab my mom. Tell her, you better let him go right now or it's going to get real bad for you. And my mom like, but look what he did to him. So I don't care. Let him go right now. And then she was like, why are you grabbing him like that? You got to my boxers damn near out and stuff like that. So I tell the dude, I'm like, yo, man, you got 5 seconds. Get up out of here. 5. Man, why are you doing this? You acting 4. Why are you doing this? It's your mom house. 3. Why are you doing this? 2. I was like, man, this is the last time I'm finna tell you. And then he just run up out of there. Man, why is he like this? He crazy and this and that. My mom, the police gonna come. Why is you like this? My mom come back in the house. Why is this girl? Why is he like this? Is you an animal? Is everything okay in life? I raised you right. Is you an animal? I was like, I told y'all, don't have me around people. All right, we had grabbed the suitcase, got up out of there. Mom called me the next day talking about, oh my God, I'm bruised up. Oh my God, I'm this. I'm like, why you get involved? When I'm getting off on somebody, don't get involved. You got my underwear damn near off. What if you would have tried to snatch my shirt off and he would have got off on me? Come on now. Then my queen would have came with the blade. Come on now. You could have turned a level 1 into a level 10. Come on now. But yeah, it was just crazy. That's why I subject myself from not going around family. Uncle, who I love to death, but he loves Do-Rock Crip so bad. He puts Do-Rock Crip above himself. Can't go around him. Why? Because he gonna have me around family members I don't want to be around. He gonna have me around people who, oh man, look at him with that suit on. Who he think he is? The Mac? You not finna talk to me like that. We not finna do that. We not finna do that. We not finna do. We gonna leave it at that. Exquisite, we didn't know you get that vibe. We not finna do that. We not even finna talk about that. You know, you full of shit, bro. I'm bigger than you. I'm bigger than your little. I'm bigger than you, little story. You bigger than the little story. The story ain't meant to be big. The story ain't meant to be, man, y'all, I came up in there with the K, put it to his head and said, nigga, strip. No, it's not about the big story. It's about the truth. It's about the reason why you got to change your condition in order to change yourself. How did you change your condition, Exquisite? Don't go around family. We can talk, but we can't be around each other. We can speak, but you don't need to see me and see what I got going on. Why? Because they start coming to a conclusions. They see me get like this and start to say, oh, I hope this young woman that's in your life, I hope she's not in your life out of fear. And then that's going to make me think a certain type of way. Like, I know you're not talking. I know because you've seen a couple little movies of an individual putting his hands on a woman that's pimping. No, it's not. That is a goofy who can't keep his hands to himself. So the fact that you disrespected me like that, let me get up out of here before I show you something that you don't want to see, you know? But you got to learn how to spell beaches. Learn how to spell, little man. I hate when my mama want to instigate something that acts dramatic when ish pops off. Man, Rissa, she called my sister right after. She told everybody in the family, he crazy. She told everybody in the family why he come up in here acting like that. But she didn't tell everybody in the family how I called her multiple times and said, if he here, it's cool. Enjoy your company. I'll go somewhere else. But just know if he is in there, I'm getting off on him. So I hope he's not in there, because if he is in there, let me know now and I can go somewhere. Even the student who was with me at that particular time said you told her over 4 times. I don't know why she did that. And then she later on tried to tell my sister, I don't know why he did that. I wanted him in my company to be friends. Exquisite don't want no male friends. Exquisite don't want no male friends. I'm not friends with no nigga. With a grown-ass man from Hoover talking about, can he help me get in shape? Nigga, you are 50. Stay away from me. Nigga, you've spent most of your life incarcerated. Stay away from me. Nigga, don't talk to me. Like the rest of old girl said, stop touching me. Stop talking to me. You here for my moms. You not here for me. You ain't got shit to say to me. Let's leave it like that. You don't got nothing to say to me. How you doing? Keep it at that. Keep it pushing. How you doing? Have a good day. What you do for work? Don't talk to me. Don't touch me. Don't talk to me. Hey, man, let me shake your hand, brother. We're going to do it just like that. Why? Because a lot of these dudes don't be washing their hands. We ain't shaking no hand. I want to feel your grip. You don't need to feel nothing on me. Like we not tucking, we not talking, we not touching. High and by, we keeping it just like that. I don't know. You was an animal. Your words and they were never said to you. Okay. Hey, Beatrice, man, live your life, man. Then it be family members that knew us as a kid and not as an adult that has the most. Hang on, and it's my white shirt that's throwing it off. I can't see. Let me move it down to the blackness. Okay. Then it be family members that knew us as an adult and has the most same like you don't know me anymore. Don't play with me, like, man. It'd be exactly like that. It's so many family members that ain't seen me in so many years. You don't know when you saw me at 14 that I started boxing from the age of 14 to 21. Hands is nice. Oh my God, hands is beautiful. If you even try to hold me in a certain manner, temper is just like that. Hair trigger temper. Don't talk to me. Hair trigger temper. When it come to dudes, if a female gonna say something to me, let her say that. They gonna get on you. They gonna do what they gonna do to you, or I'll just verbally crucify you. But if a dude say something to me, oh my God, hair trigger temper. We not doing that. If a dude touch any of my queens, hair trigger temper. We not doing none of that. We not doing none of that. What my mom say? How you get her to go for you like that? How you get her to? She'd kill me if you told her to. I would never tell her to do that, but that was just her example. How did you get her to be like that? By being real with her. The same way she'd do that for me, I'd do it for her. But what if you lose your freedom? This is what I signed up for, you know? So now you can't read laughing my ass off. It was because where her words was at. You know what? It was because where her words was at. It was on the white part of my shirt. That's why. So now hey Beaches, if you need a joke, man, I got you, man. Like you're not qualified to talk to me like that. Hey, Bristol, like I say, a lot of them not even qualified to talk to me, period. Why? Because they've done nothing in life. Like I always say, let me just say this. I've been wanting to tell y'all this for a minute. I know I said a minute 30, and look at my ass, a minute 31. This is the last little story I'm going to say. I'm going to ask y'all for y'all opinion real quick. We got 4 people up in here. I'll leave this one up for later, but I'm going to say this one real quick. Cousin, rest in peace to his soul, right? Little cousin by a couple, maybe a month or a few days. I think I'm November, he December, right? So a couple days we separated apart. Lose his life. He had a kid before he passed away, right? With a white girl. I'm on fire. This back when I had Lupe. This back when I had Miss Brace's Rissa, right? His mom talking about his baby mom. I remember I told my mom, I was like, yeah, where's his baby mom at? Where's his kids at? I'll take care of my nephew if she having trouble with him. Okay, maybe you can talk to her. Here go our Facebook. Got on Facebook. Hit her up. Yeah, let me see my nephew and stuff like that. Oh, you can come visit him and stuff like that, but you can't. You can come visit him for a few hours, but you can't take him with you. What you mean I can't take him with me? Later on, come to find out, she off of pills. Later on, come to find out, she 23, 24 years old, going to parties, got strangers in the house, got men in the house. Well, she gonna have her fun. She gonna do that, but that's cool and all. But if you can't handle him or you can't provide for him and take care of him, hey, money is nothing but money is not an issue in my life. I'll figure it out. Let me take him. No, 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 no. Find out later on in life. She talking about because she didn't agree with the lifestyle that I was in. All the women that I had in my house, all the women that was coming inside of my house, she didn't think he would be safe. Child CPS ended up taking him. He in the system. Child in the system. Little cousin, little nephew in the system. Nobody ended up getting him because she didn't agree with the lifestyle I lived on. Bitch, stupid. Every time she tried to get in contact with me, do you think I could? Bitch, you stupid. Get off my line. Why? Because the reason for you judging my lifestyle when he would have never wanted for nothing, would have actually been a man in life. Why? Because I would have never glorified the lifestyle that I lived. I would have said, you've seen everything that I do around here, but I'm not here to tell you this what you need to be. I'm here to just not hide nothing from you. But what you're gonna do is go to school. What you're gonna do is read. What you're gonna do is write these definitions. What you're gonna do is be up in that gym. What you're gonna do is learn this, learn how to be a man, you know. But by her being governed by her emotions, now he in the system. Now he in the system. It's just one of them ones, just like what could have been. It's one of those. Could I have fought harder? But it's only so much I could do, you know. Let me see. Nigga, shut the fuck up already. Hey, man, let the troll the way they gonna troll, man. He ain't talking about nothing. Bro, always good to catch your lives, Exquisite the P, man. Bluck, appreciate you for coming up in here, man. Bluck, man. My man, with the Canadian Goose jackets, man. Flying divine and really one of a kind, man. Fuck with it. What's popping with you, Tank? Appreciate you for coming up in here. You didn't destroy shit, right? It's okay to do that, but have some accountability and put your kids in a better situation because she's talking about you, but but her being high ain't safe either. Man, that's what I said. I said, what's one thing that ain't up over here at my house? Ain't no drugs. Exquisite don't smoke. Exquisite don't drink. So, oh, but them women over there. But you got dudes coming busting that thing open who probably Snoop Dogging him. What's this, nigga? What's this, little nigga? A fort? Nigga made a little fort, kicking it up, that type of shit. I can only imagine what's going on over there. A white girl who like black dudes, they not finna respect the boy like he a son. Let's just be real. I know how niggas get down. They not finna respect him like they his son. They just hear the crack. He hearing moaning and bed squeaking sounds. He 3 and 4 years old. He too young to know what's going on. Right. He too young. Right. But you got too many women over there. You can see him for a couple of hours, but you can't take him. But you can barely pay your bills. Come on now. Them is one of them ones, and then end up ODing and getting him took to the system. It's just like, boy, oh boy. I try. It's one of them situations. I can't say I don't care for kids, but kids ain't in my life. None of these women have kids. So, but for him, he would have been a kid. I don't know how they would have took it, but they would have had to accept it. Why? Because it's my nephew. So they would have had to accept it. When you deep in pills, you can't even protect yourself. Man, exactly, Rissa. That's what I was thinking. It's one of them ones that's the you know how people say if you can go back in life, would you change something? That might be something I might try to go back in life and try to see what that because I don't know where his life gonna be at in the system. I can only imagine being mixed with black and white and being in the system with only raised around your mama. I can only imagine what life gonna be like, you know? Talk to his own mama, ask her what happened. We can't get him out the system. She's still making it difficult. She talking about when she get out of rehab, she gonna do this and do that. I'm like, man, if she would have just listened to Exquisite, this would have never transpired. If she would have just listened to Exquisite, she could have OD'd all she wanted. She could have came and seen, oh, I want to see my son. Oh, come over here. Oh no, I don't like the way they look at me. How they don't look at them then? It's that simple. Let me see. It's good, bro. Thanks for asking. If you ever do have merch I'd buy to help support. Hey, I'm not. Hey, did I get bit by something? I hope not. But yeah, I don't know, Bluck. I don't know about no merch. I hope I didn't get bit by nothing. Something is irritating my skin right now. But yeah, Bluck. I'll be seeing people making shirts and stuff like that. I don't, man. I just come on here, speak what I speak. I'm not in the merch or oh man, buy this. Nah, man. I'm not a promoter like that. I'm just Exquisite the P. The merch you need to buy is this information, man. Is like I always say, if you could take something that I say and apply it to your everyday life, hey man, I shall live on forever. That's the biggest merch you can purchase right there by applying what I told you and using it for your day-to-day life, you know? Rissa said that's tough. Hey, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. But then, like I say, everything happened for a reason. Maybe it wasn't appointed for me to have him in my household and waking up early in the morning, taking him to school, waking up in the morning, teaching him this, waking up in the morning, teaching him that. Why? Because maybe them women that would have been in my life at that appointed time would have had baby fever. Maybe they wouldn't be worried about the money. They'd be worried about having a kid. Oh my God, he's so cute. Oh my God, he's so adorable. Oh my God, I want a baby now. It's like, man, no, stay focused. You're only 23. Stay focused. Like you said in the book of Eli, stay on the path. The path is written for a reason. This ain't the time to be having the baby. It's not the time, you know? But yeah, appreciate all y'all who came up in here. Hey, Bluck, I'm going to be going live every day. What? I'm going to try to Wednesday. I said Sunday. I'm going to try to do it till Saturday. If I go till Sunday, hey, by all means, it was meant to be. But I'm going to try to go live every day till Saturday for sure. So I'll be live back tomorrow. Damn, I'm supposed to hit old girl back. I said 30 minutes. That's why I love y'all up on here, man. I ended up saying 30 minutes, and it's been like almost another 20 minutes, you know? Tomorrow might be a roasting. That's all I'm going to say. Warning coming before destruction. Tomorrow might be a roasting. Tomorrow might be one of them ones where somebody getting talked about. It's going to have all the haters up in there. It's gonna be having all the detractors up in there. It's gonna be having all the people who gonna be up in their feelings about this one tomorrow. You know. Yo, we got a kid. We got a kid, Cuddy here. Hey man, if you need a joke, which one? Man, you should. If I had the suit on, you would have said, "Oh, we got Neo up in here." If I had something on, you just talking, little man. If you need a joke, I got you though, man. Appreciate you though. But make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all another time. From here to Frisco to Maine, one day they're gonna know my name. Exquisite the P, fly every day of the week, man. And stay blessed, man. Wish y'all the best and stay encouraged. And like it says, change your situation, change your condition so you can change yourself. Whether that's changing your environment, whether that's changing who you allow into your life, or whether that's changing people that's omnipresent in your life. Changing them for the better, not for the worse. Why? Because we're supposed to enlighten and brighten those who in our life. So on that note, stay blessed and wish y'all the best. Exquisite the P.